This love for real.
Can't you see how I feel, baby? I've never felt this way before. I know what you did to me.
This love for real.
Can't you see how I feel?
This love for real.
Can't ignore the way I feel about you, baby. I just want you to be mine. All along waiting for your tender touch. So I hope you give this love a try. Can't you see just how I feel? It's for you. Don't you know this love is real? It's for you. Can't you see I can't deny?
Greetings, folks, and welcome to another Smoke Show Sunday. This is Kev, and this is Black Men Being Brutally Honest. What's good, everyone? Hope everyone is having a good weekend. And yeah, as your weekend comes to an end, I'm gonna give you some good news. Next week is daylight savings time, so you'll be losing an hour next week. So let's just go ahead and look forward to that. And let another smoke show commence. Smoke show Sundays here. Let me give some shout outs in the chat. Okay, we have RPM. RPM is the early bird tonight, so long live to that motherfucker. What's good, man? Got Phil Brad in the building. Got Raven Knight. D. Scott said he was doing the Cabbage Patch. All right. Um, don't want to picture that. I'm sorry. But I'm sure it's all good. Irvin Reed says good evening and salute. Kev, Mod, and chat. Hit that like button and get cozy. All right. Or hit the dislike button. I think I set the record last week for a number of dislikes in a live stream, at least on this channel. Carlton Way 1 says, peace, Kev, and chat. Peace to you as well. I'm listening. What's good? Yeah, Phil Brad, spring forward. You're damn right. Says Sammutations from Detroit 313. So if something happened tomorrow and you got an extra toe, blame Detroit 313 for those mutations. Phil Brad. We gain an hour each day. Yeah, that's technically true. PM sent his shout out as well to the chat. Yeah, so yeah. All right, also some other shout outs before we get started. All right, first off, this is the second simulcast from Rumble. Yeah, instead of simulcasting on my backup channel, I'm gonna simulcast on Rumble. So independent comment if you have a Rumble account. Go ahead and follow me on Rumble over there. Just in case anything happens here on YouTube or to this platform, which, I don't get too out of control anyway. There's always somewhere to go. So um just just a thought, but we gonna go and stay, we gonna keep it strong over here. We got Mr. Me Too in the building. What's good? I may say, yeah, sue me. Yeah. So how much I tell you guys how much I appreciate coming to you guys week to week. Didn't come to you last night. I had to grill. I grilled some ribs for the family and ate some of those ribs and I caught the itis. So I'm sorry. Fell asleep on a Godzilla movie. It happens. Yeah, but wherever you were last night, hopefully you were safe and sound. Yeah. So tonight's tonight. Black masculinity versus the Sus-luminati. Detroit 313 is ready for one of these. Well, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. See if anyone enters the chat that invokes that sound bit or whatever. I mean, where's our boy Weather when we need him? Yeah, shoot. Shout out to Weather. He participates in comment section sometimes. So what's good? Everybody watching live, go ahead and, just, help your boy out and, help the algorithm. If you have time, drop a comment in the comment section, or if you're in the replay gang, hashtag replay gang. Yeah, Sus-luminati. I mean, remember back in the day where YouTube was like just really unfiltered? Remember that? Sorry. Had to finish my coffee. Yeah. If I'm going to be up late with y'all, at least for the next 2 or 3 hours. Yeah, Sus-luminati. Remember back in the day, back in, early YouTube, talking about maybe, I would say 2009, 2010, 2011. It was this Illuminati craze where it was real big on YouTube. I'm Mr. Me Too said, man, we already know what the deal is. Yeah, we already know. And I mean, just I'm gonna throw out a disclaimer because I'm on YouTube as well. Is that I don't care what a person does with themselves, who they rock with or whatever. It's just that the problem that you're gonna find with some of these folks is they try to portray a certain image, and as black men, especially in spaces like these, we're supposed to be fighting for the image of the black man. We're supposed to be able to tell people what we want and what we don't want, and we don't have the proper people, I would say, in charge of that. Oh yeah, the Illuminati content. Yeah, man, shoot, it was like, let me tell you something. Let me pull up this slide presentation that I prepared. Just a couple photos. Those days in YouTube. And let me put a disclaimer out there, for you YouTube guys that bird dog these channels just to look for a reason to kill our algorithm. This is entertainment purposes only, which means that this is not backed by any real tangible evidence. It's just that what we used to, the kind of material we used to frequent and checked out before YouTube went through and cleaned up all that shit. Is when they did the Adpocalypse, they cleaned up those channels too. In fact, I think they did that before Adpocalypse happened. Because you had the flat earther conspiracy theorists and all that. So they went on a campaign of going shutting down misinformation and disinformation. Yeah, so let me show you some images, I would say. Um Here's the thing with me. Um the Illuminati thing was so potent with me to the point where I started thinking that I was seeing things. And this was like over 10 years ago. And then I would tell people about it, and people would be like, they'll shy away from that shit. They'd be like, nah, man, I don't wanna discuss it, man. I ain't trying to, invoke no demons and nothing like that, or trying to invoke no spirits, and I don't play with elements like that, dog. I mean, yeah, I get it, man. You don't want to fool with, stuff that's, of the, three-dimensional spiritual world. They saying, we're always fighting a spiritual battle when we wake up in the morning and make decisions from day to day. So, yeah, let me set this up right here. Yeah, this is supposed to be this guy on the screen is supposed to be Aleister Crowley. According to the Illuminati conspiracy theorist videos, they're, superstars, actors, everybody who's rich and mega rich, you can bet that they are following the teachings of Aleister Crowley. They said this is how the Beatles became famous. For entertainment purposes only. Remember that, because I know that YouTube protects celebrities. Yeah. They said that's how the Beatles became famous. That's how all these people became famous. There were numerous videos of people talking about they're selling their souls, and they can't stop performing because that's the deal that they made. And Bob Dylan is someone who was very famous for that. They even got Rihanna and Katy Perry on a video talking about they sold their soul to the devil. They got The Rock in Saturday Night Live talking about Hail Satan. They used to have all the pictures of the celebrities with the hand symbols, you know, like, the OK sign, and they'll put it over their eye. That's all they're doing the one eye. They're doing the one eye. I was like, the one eye, they call that something else in 2024. Ew. Yeah. Mr. Me Too said, do as thou wilt. That is the complete saying is do as thou wilt. That is the whole of the law. That was Guy Fawkes. I tried to find a picture of Jay-Z wearing the shirt with the Guy Fawkes quote on it, do as thou wilt. Because I mean, if anyone was pointed out in all of that Illuminati shit that they was talking about, it was always Jay-Z and Beyonce. Anybody else wrapped up with Jay-Z and Beyonce. It got so bad to the point where If you thought that a black man gave another black man a pat on the back and he was in that side of the world, you thought there was some gay shit going on. Hell, this is why a lot of people don't like Wendy Williams because she was putting out gay rumors. Because one of those big things about being a part of this secret society is uh entertainment purposes only. That you had to sacrifice your manhood. I mean, there's other really egregious things like, entertainment purposes. I do not co-sign with anything like this. But then you did go as far as to take the innocence of a child. That's why you got, things going around like Harvey Weinstein's list and, Epstein's list and all that shit. This is what these weirdo, creepy motherfuckers were doing. This is why you had Corey Feldman complaining, well, not really complaining, trying to put out there that what they're doing to kids in Hollywood because they had some low down, underhanded shit going on just to stay rich and famous. Wendy Williams said, yeah, okay, I'll get to that. Urban Reed saying, yeah, you held your hands a certain way in the picture, you Illuminati. Yeah, it was all of that. It was all of that. Oh man, he's doing the two horn sign, the rock and roll sign. He's doing the two horn sign. Wendy Williams said Tupac was gay at the radio station. They had a picture of Tupac that had some jewels or some shit between his legs, and he was in a bathtub full of milk. And they used to show this picture all the time. And it was like that was one of the crossover ritual of the Illuminati. Yeah, or they'll delete someone close. Oh yeah. Or they'll delete someone close to them. Yeah. Sacrifice a loved one, sacrifice their manhood or, sacrifice a child's innocence. So if any of that is true, which I'm not saying it is here, because those are very strong and powerful accusations, and because of social media, that stuff is true, man. Then you side eyeing every celebrity. Some of those conspiracy theories became conspiracy fact, though. Welcome to 2024. Yeah, yeah, a couple of look, Jay Z. 20 years ago, Jay Z wore a shirt of him in the future on it. I think that's just probably a case of Jay Z betting on himself. How did Jay Z even know that was gonna be him? I mean, who knows? But they say Jay Z is real big in that kind of thing. Um, if you didn't hear the little side murmur about what happened in the Tory Lanez case, it said Jay Z and Rock Nation walked in the courtroom before the verdict was administered. Yeah, I don't doubt it. I mean, shit. We think about power and control. There's people that say that we don't have any power or anything like that, or try to poke shots at black men like black men don't have any power. And it's because of stuff like this. But the thing is with these idiots who say stuff like that is they don't understand how deep that shit goes. And as a measure of control and as a measure of power, that shit is wrong. And see, and this is why I think that the really rich people could get taken down because, they're doing all of that shit. And then when they make their masters mad, then, they just bring them the fuck down. I mean, look at Vince McMahon. He made somebody powerful mad as fuck. Now somebody he hired as a pass around is coming that forward and talking about, oh, he did this and that, which I don't doubt. Because rich people think they're above reproach when it comes to shit like this, being uber and hypersexual as things, thinking they can cross the fence anytime they want. and then end up like Britney Spears, half shaving her head and shit, and Azalea Banks and Doja Cat, and you know, people just going cuckoo out of nowhere. Jalen Rose freezing in the middle of a fucking basketball game. Was that Jalen Rose? The one that was talking about, man, if you ain't paying $100 for a haircut, man, like, man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Remember, even at the highest levels, there's always good and bad. Yeah. It was like, man, at, at, at one point they was talking about you couldn't even be a certain type of millionaire without having to cross the line and did something, which is a shame. Got Black Light Revelations too. Member for 4 months. Says become a member. If you are not a member of this channel, you can become a member for a very small fee per month. You can continue to come along on this journey with me, which is awesome. And also, if you have a Rumble account, follow me on Rumble. All righty. Said we can't forget 2012 and the planet Nibiru. Oh yeah, man. Man, it was, man, talking about some Yakub and all those people with those funny shaped heads that were black and they were very powerful. It was supposed to be like Dragon Ball Z except for real. And there was just many beings who did all these levels of power, and the planet Nibiru was just supposed to come out in the sky and set everything right for black folks and everything else. And oh man, I would say those were the days. I mean, shoot, we had somebody going around on our college campus preaching that shit. Yeah, they used to call themselves Holy Tabernacle Ministries. Their leader was a Dr. Malachi York, who was found guilty of running a cult that was and he was accused of all kinds of sexual deviance, like dealing with underage girls and shit. So they put him under the prison. Yeah, what would they call themselves? Nuwapians. It was like some type of supposed to be some counter to this Sus-luminati. Yeah, so yeah, Jay-Z was real big in that shit. Jay-Z advocates for that community quite often. If you if you were familiar with his philanthropy work, I think his mother was a his mother's alphabet or some shit like that. Their chips malfunction. LOL. Yeah, he has to be. He's a product of Damon Biggs plus they birth. Yay. Yeah, man. I mean, for real. If Biggie and Pac had lived, would Jay Z have been that big? You gotta wonder sometimes. Yeah. Then who else is mentioned in all this Illuminati shit? This woman right here, Beyonce. Every time she does something on stage, people say it's a ritual. I had a short with a woman preacher, which they say you're not supposed to follow women preachers, but you can feel how you want to feel about that. Um, I was talking about how Beyonce is a witch, and she treat all her beehive like a coven and all that other shit. Okay, YouTube, remember this is for entertainment purposes only. I know how YouTube feels about conspiracy theories, but I'll get to Meek Mill and P Diddy in a second because I think it's like the funniest shit ever. And I get to that shortly, but you know, this is what contributed to all of this. All these satanic rituals, supposedly satanic rituals. So anybody that's, dealing with Satan, I automatically think you're weird because it seems like satanic rituals involves doing a lot of strange shit involving children. and it's that's something that I would never ever want to be a part of for all the millions and millions of dollars in the world. Yeah, I remember there was this chick going around like it was reported a while back. It was back in like 2018. Like it was like she was Beyonce's maid or some shit. It said that she used to sleep in one of the rooms and Beyonce used to watch her through a cat that used to go around the house. Like it was some real freaky shit, man. Like I'm like y'all on some drugs up in Hollywood, man, or something. I don't know what the fuck be going on with y'all up there, but keep me away from that shit. I'd rather be entertained than to know anything personal or what's going on. I don't care if y'all eating goat brains. Like, just keep that shit away from me. But this man said Marina Abramovich is the woman who does Jay-Z and the Clintons blood art. Look that shit up real quick. Oh, okay. Let me see. Marina Abramovich. Okay. Okay. Images. I see only her. Let me see. Art. Uh, okay. I think I kind of see what you mean. Uh, yeah, it's like a lot of skulls and shit. Okay. All right. So I was listening to Art Bell on Coast to Coast years ago, waiting for shit to pop off. LOL. Yeah, it's supposed to be like this. Yeah, this is what they mean by. I guess this is what they used to mean by some spiritual warfare. You got angels and demons fighting on a plane of 360 degrees, or a war that we cannot see, and they're fighting for our souls. And Jay-Z and Beyonce and Kanye West and all of them is just all twisted up in them, and Katy Perry and Rihanna and just anybody in The Rock, who currently is back in the WWE, and I can't wait to watch WrestleMania this year. So yeah, but anyway, what we're talking about here is black masculinity versus Sus-luminati. The Illuminati was, I guess supposed to effeminize black men because I don't know if y'all seen that image of Shannon Sharpe that's going around. Which, at this point, oh, bro, man is just doing it to himself. You know what I'm saying? I mean, whatever these guys are saying about him, calling his YouTube platform successful, by the way, Club Shay Shay, which I believe I said something about that. I was like, this man calls his Club Shay Shay. All right. And it ever since he left ESPN, shoot, this ain't. I mean, I wouldn't walk up to him and like, Shannon, come on, bro. I mean, I probably would. I probably would if I was exposed to this pose right here. I'm like, no, this ain't it, Shannon. No, mm-mm. I mean, you can say that. I mean, you know you don't have to be every time. Just because he's muscular doesn't mean you got to fear being attacked. Like, no, bruh. I think we can feel free to say shit like that. This is the kind of thing that I looked up what generation he was. Unfortunately, he was Generation X. I really wanted him to be Boomer because I knew he wasn't gonna be Millennial because he's too old. I was like, shit, Gen X. I'll just say early Gen X. I'm not early Gen X. I'm like mid Gen X. We didn't play that shit in mid Gen X. It's like, come on, bruh. Shoot, because see, in this space over here, we're supposed to care about the masculinity of a black man, the image of the black man, the success of the black man, where the black man is going. And we should have a right to say we don't co-sign with shit like this. We don't. No matter how much someone says we do in these social media streets. Yeah. Remember an image like this? You have to go in the back of the day, to get, you know, uh representations of masculinity that were widespread throughout the media. Yeah. That's your boy Jim Brown, Fred Williamson, Jim Kelly, and Richard Roundtree. Yeah, our forefathers of blackness. Yeah, man. There's a meme with this image going around that said, when black masculinity was cool. I mean, it still is. It still is with some of us. You know, these were men's men, I would say, which many would say is lost on today's black man. Which another group of men would say, no, it's not so lost. People just want to shit on our image. And I do agree with that to an extent. That is not lost, that they just put the wrong images in place. Every time you have a hero, you got to picture these motherfuckers doing some fuck shit. What I don't see pictures of is Jim Brown in a dress. You know, stuff like that. Something that, demoralized him or took him down a peg or two. You did see images like that though. Which is becoming a lost art as well due to the bitterness of today's modern person, which for the most part still exists in some parts of America, even the world. Masculine black man, beautiful feminine black woman. You know what I'm saying? This is a conquest. This is a reward. That's a spoil of masculinity right there. That woman. I don't care what you say. I mean, it just if you're able to have a woman ravish you and want to be passionate with you and shit like that, that's a reward. I think any man sees that. From the playerist of players to the most I don't know, I don't want to say incel because I really don't believe incel applies to black people. I just don't. From the playerist of players to the driest of dry seasons. For the simpiest of simps, like you know what I'm saying? Shoot. I don't believe that anyone is autonomous. Yeah. Think about it. And this is the kind of shit that we should be promoting. Masculine black symbols. Not this. Not this. Now, this is something I can blame the millennials and the Gen Zers for. Yeah, what is this, guys? What is this? Y'all support this guy right here? I mean, I've tried listening to these guys' music. I understand that he does have some fans out there. But come on, millennials. I mean, y'all pull up those old pics of the Isley brothers, but those guys were getting pussy. I hate to break it to you. These guys right here, you just don't know sometimes. It's like they all had to, go through the Diddy test or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And at one point, all of them wore dresses. This shit is second nature to these motherfuckers now. Shoot. What happened with the Illuminati talk was that it became so common, they started to integrate it into the media. They started to openly admit who they were, and they did it so much to the point where it desensitized people. And the people who were fighting to maintain their image of their heroes, they got what they wanted. They ain't have to, continue to hear about their favorite rapper, Jay-Z, selling his soul to the devil and following Aleister Crowley. This shit right here is so commonplace now. It's just normal. People have actively turned away from listening to, the newer forms of rap music. Let people like Post Malone have it because of shit like this. A lot of the new rappers that make it, like Pop Smoke, delete, somehow gets deleted. And who is that guy? That Kid Boo guy, that XXX guy? Yeah, I'm starting to show my age. Yeah, that's the kind of shit I'm talking about. And then you got all these little guys all of a sudden, Lil Yachty, Lil Uzi Vert. You guys are just, I don't know, it's like the land of misfit toys. And these guys are somewhat effeminized too, very effeminate. Eminem Illuminati is very interesting behind of his music. Yeah. Carlton Way one. Remember all the old YouTube thumbnails of Dave Chappelle head on Debo body talking about was he clone? Yeah. They talking about Jamie Foxx was cloned. Gucci Mane was cloned. Remember that Gucci Mane went in jail fat, came out, he was skinny as fuck. Pastor was good. That's all you hear. These dudes been cloned. Dave Chappelle. Yeah. He went to Africa, went crazy. Chris Tucker went to Africa, didn't want to be smoking no more. Sometimes I think that it's not what they say it is that Hollywood weirded these guys out. They were normal going in. They come out, they don't want to do certain shit no more. Like go back and make another Friday film. Saint Nick 6'9" was good. Shaq and old boy from GMA froze up like a TV dinner a few times. Yeah, they doing like Mitch McConnell. I'm old enough to remember when Scientology was a conspiracy theory. Now it's an actual religion. And if you say enough about it, like it's in a negative way, they'll probably give you a strike on YouTube. Shoot, Isaac Hayes left South Park because they made fun of Scientology. Isaac Hayes, Soul Brother number 1 or 2 or 3, high ranking Soul Brother, left South Park because they made fun of Scientology. Shoot. Yeah. Yeah. Remember this guy? And that's the only image that I'm going to put up of him. And I'll tell you one thing about us as a people. Is like he wasn't gay until he came over to our community. he got kicked out of the country community. They raising hell about Beyonce being over there now. Beyonce got like what, a number 1 country song. They kicked Lil Nas X out. And nothing came up about him being gay until like he came over here to the black folks and started calling himself a rapper. Yep. Yeah. What was it, black folks? Was it the white man? He was standing next to a white man. We're going to assume he's okay. Yeah. I blame millennials for this one too. Have you noticed all those types of guys like Mr. York and Mr. Cosby with sexual crimes? Most men will naturally go against a man being charged with that, especially if children are in. Mm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Most men would. Even if there's like no evidence to support such a claim. Yeah. The second you hear something about it, that's it. Boom. Man, so you forgot about the clones. How come YouTubers never get accused of being cloned? I'm finna say I'm a clone. No, it ain't that deep with us yet. We still trying to find a way to rage against the system. Shoot, we're already doing it without permission. Shoot, we don't have a fat man with a cigar that's sitting up in one of the top floors in the office building, sending us scripts and barking orders at us, telling us what to say. No, it ain't like that. Not like with these guys. Really, Ray Cyrus, you want to get this old gay black dude on so when he explode and 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 blow up in popularity, he can pop his gayness out so we can say this is what black men do. What up, Forever Blessed? Yep, Epstein Island. Dude, where stars are created. Chris Tucker and Michael Jackson was there. Yeah, man. Oh yeah, yeah. Cat Williams expect Cat Williams accused Chris Tucker of being at Epstein Island. Talking about Epstein Island, Chris Tucker. I was like, shit. Wow. Yeah. So let's get to the comedy aspect now. Well, I'll tell you the truth. Meek Mill is fucking lit right now because this picture of him and Diddy wearing matching outfits is going around. Plus, Diddy is currently in a sexual assault lawsuit. I forgot the dude that's suing him, but he accused him and Meek Mill of being in a sexual relationship. Now, quite often, black men are accused of being in homosexual relationships with men, you know, and it could be this could be anywhere from the reasoning could be from the type of socks that we wear, if we sleep on our stomachs, um, all kinds of things. But and we do understand as black men that there is an attack on masculinity. We notice how they do us on television and in Hollywood. Every time they push the image of a black man is either a really negative stereotype like the gangsterfied killer or something, or he's a weak man, or he's a bumping uglies with another man. It's not something that we as black men, especially over in spaces like these, have much control over. That's why a lot of social media and influencers and creators are picking up momentum because a lot of us are tired of seeing shit like that for our people, leaving it in the control of people who have decided to go along with the system. I guess that's paying them millions of dollars because I guess, trading your manhood for a little change is worth it. And, they looking at us like, well, if you you do the same thing. It's like, no, I wouldn't be able to do it like that. I have to do it another way. And that's why a lot of us are in the positions that we're in right now because, we do things with integrity. We'd rather, be down in the trenches than to trade our dignity and our manhood for this type of thing. But the reason why I would not believe Meek Mill if he says he isn't gay, is because I seen a photo which I can only describe as if this ain't the gayest shit ever. I mean, look, I am not against the LGBT community. I have to say that because, the people, would take this the wrong way. Like, oh, you sure are concerned about what they do. Although this is starting to sound a bit phobic and yes, nah, stop. Okay. All right. But the photo I saw of Meek Mill, I was like, okay, I believe that shit. This 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 is what it looks like. And some of you guys watching right now know exactly what I'm talking about too. And it's not a photo I'm gonna show here. But this man, like, I'll just say Meek Mill defending his manhood. I don't think there's any way he can explain that photo. Hyper catastrophic impact X83rd power. What's good? Said Bill Duke up there also. Bill Duke. Somebody you know you done fucked up, Bill Duke. You know you done fucked up. Jim Kelly versus Bruce Lee. Yeah. I don't think that ever happened, did it? No, I mean, if it didn't happen to Enter the Dragon, he lost to Mr. Hand. So let me see how many likes I got. I think I got a dislike already. You know what happens when those happen. All right. Got 22 likes and yeah, I do have one dislike. All righty.
Now I'm feeling objectified by your male gaze. Damn.
Hail to the king. Hail to the king. Salute to black manhood. Yeah, man. But I don't know. I just find this image of him to the left very humorous. I'm sorry. Very, very fucking humorous. It's like y'all, if y'all don't see it, I guess so. But it's very funny. Let me blow that up real quick. It's like, look at that. Look at that. Matching outfits. They didn't sandwich the midget. It's like, what the fuck? It's like, is that Peter Dinklage? Then I mean, and then like when they're caught, and then when they can't explain it too much, they start like making posts like the one on the right. My mama proud of me. I'm the first millionaire of my family tree. Oh yeah, his sentences are broken now. He nervous as shit. I donate millions to my community. I still act black around white people. Like yeah, like that matters. Seriously. I mean, just I put my family on it. And what's acting black anyway? Uh I got heart and talent and never got my hand out. If you ain't on this, I'm probably not for you. Unfollow me. LOL. Yeah. I mean, shit. I guess sometimes the best way to fight is, I guess, not to fight. Yeah, a lot of people ignore shit, but at the same time, you do have the right to defend yourself when people are making accusations. But this shit right here, this ain't what they did. They went shopping together. They decided that yeah, let's get matching shirts, dog. Yeah, man, cool. Yeah, because that shit right there look cool. I've been in places where I wear close to the same hat somebody else did in close vicinity, like at company functions, and the other guy will refuse to wear the hat. Oh, I don't want to be the hat brothers. Ugh. So my thing is, how can this ever be okay? Imagine you hanging out with your homeboy and say, man, let's get some matching shirts, man. Yeah, man, we look so cool. Yeah, we going to the party tonight. We'll tell everybody we best friends. No, can't do it. No. Who makes the decision on what shirt looks the best? Man, I think this shirt looked the best. Let's flip a coin, dog. Oh, okay, we rocking this shirt right here. Oh man, I always had better taste than you. I know you did. Like it's not a correct situation to be in. It's not. It's no scenario that I can come up with that that makes this look any right unless they're twins, unless they're twin brothers. And then I don't even know if twin brothers will do this shit. Unless they're trying to like, play some game on some hoes or whatever, is whatever twin games those twin guys play or whatever. But shit, I just don't see. And then like the way that Meek Mill is holding the glass and the the then the midget, like, it's just nah. They're sandwiching a midget. I mean, for those of you out there that are offended by the M word, I know that I got that yellow dollar sign on the way. Shoot, they don't make old FBA brothers like they used to. A lot of dudes today have muscles, but they're not intimidating like the old school men. Yeah, Terry Crews. Who would you pick in a fight between Jim Brown in his prime and Terry Crews? You would pick Jim Brown. If you had any sense about yourself. Toya the tutor. Hey, how are you doing? She said someone want to be ravaged rather than do the ravishing. Yeah. Tell you something, ain't nothing like a ravishing woman. I tell you that right now. Shoot. Narratives and dialogue said, but the contradiction is women does the shaming, but all the men, but a few men who don't understand different men don't cash out the same. Some don't want to watch or play football. Some are nurses. Yeah, man. You know, some want to watch anime. Some of them are potheads. Some just like to chill. Some like to jump off fucking mountains. I mean, it's just different kinds of people. Ebo Sosa. All I can do is shake my head and stay secluded. Yeah. What's good? You should rename the show Black Exploitation Then and Now. Yeah, probably. Yeah, because it's all exploitation if you really think about it. But see, those masculine men, you know, they saved Hollywood. Superfly, Shaft, all them. That saved Hollywood. The power of black men, the power of black male masculinity. It's a good thing. Something we should fight for. K-pop in Japan got them feminine pop music, yet never him to wear a dress if he's masculine or feminine. What they call that shit androgyny. Yeah, that's who Joe Biden be getting to come to the White House. K-pop bands. We love you guys and stop the hate for their people. Yeah, but what do y'all think? Do y'all believe that Meek Mill is not part of the Sus-luminati? I mean, I'm not shocked about anything I hear about Diddy anymore. Not shocked at all. Is everything they say about Diddy, I believe it. Just by the way he's carried himself throughout the years. I mean, even tap dancing in the rain. And talking about he tapped, you know, he's paying tribute to Biggie with that shit. But hey, who am I? Yeah, feminine dudes back in the day were blowing females out. Prince was out high healing the women while knocking them out the box. Very unorthodox. Yeah. Yeah. Charlie Murphy wasn't lying on that episode of the Chappelle show when he mentioned that. I think it was the Prince episode. He was saying the dudes that looked most like a bitch was the ones that getting the most pussy. He was not kidding about that. I mean, you swear these guys seen one up close, but I always have bitches around them and shit, man. I mean, I always had like the big hair, flat booty white bitch, and then the big hair, flat booty black woman with the hair up under her arm. So you know her vagina was hairy as fuck. Like, yeah, but that was the 80s though. Shoot, they had all kinds of women like that around them. They say the bird, man. Yeah, man. Shoot. I mean, back, yeah, them YouTube's conspiracy theory days, man. They used to have Birdman and Wayne kissing on all the videos. Look like some guy that rapped for Cash Money for a very short period. Spider Loke was talking about that shit. Said, man, these supposed to be some hard niggas, man. Shit, I don't want to be around this shit. Two dudes kissing each other on the lips and shit. And then people were making excuses for that shit. Man, that's how the white mafia dudes be doing it. It's like, yeah, oh, it's right when the white mafia dudes do it. Like, get the fuck out of here. Ain't that you can't justify that any kind of way. Oh boy. He said, I remember if you played the flute or clarinet in high school, according to other dudes, you gay. But they caught the start football player under the bleachers in the gym get oh God. Man, let me tell you something, man. I'll never forget my experience in Atlanta in 2003. Me and my cousin, we was riding the streets of Atlanta looking for bitches and shit. So, we decided to get with some women we work with, and they invited us to a club, man. And we walked in this club. I seen a kind of semi-cute woman on the wall, and I was like, "Hey, how you doing, girl? Yeah, this is what I came out here for. Get some bitches and stuff like that." I ain't say get some bitches, of course, but next thing you know, a woman with a buzz cut came up to her, put her arm around that woman's neck, and then just looked at me like she wanted to whoop my ass. I was like, "Okay." Then I walked a few steps. It was a guy that looked like Prince. Then I walked a few other steps. There was another guy that looked like Prince. I was like, "What the fuck?" So we looking for the females that, were, that invited us. So they're sitting in the middle of a crowd, but, there are no seats. And they're like, "Come over here. Come over here." I was like, it was like, "We're cool. What you want to do? Stand in the middle of like right by the goddamn coffee table? Fuck you." So, I turn around and there was these big old buff ass dudes, football players. They were white. They weren't black. They were white. And them motherfuckers was, man, I don't care how drunk you get. I mean, shoot, sober or not sober, that shit was gay. Motherfucker were kissing each other in the mouth. Me and my cousin looked at each other and we was like, that's okay. That's like she was like, "Oh, y'all finna come over here and kick it?" It was like, "Nah, we're good. We're gonna go ahead and like we're gonna dip up out of here." This was 2003. Yeah, we ain't finna get the fuck up out of here. Yeah. So yeah, man. It ain't always the ones you think it is, man. The scrawny androgynous guys, them the one they keep a bitch. Shoot. Them big buff motherfuckers. Man. Isaac Hayes. Yeah, Isaac Hayes. Isaac Hayes was on that Scientology shit, man. The motherfuckers always be searching for deeper meaning because they know what they had to do to get there. There must be a way for me to forget what I did. Like, oh, I say Scientology. Billy Ray Cyrus. Yeah, they upset at Beyonce. Lil Nas, the Plant X. Yeah. Why is these dudes? Why is any of these people popular? Why is Ice Spice popular? Because she can twerk. All of a sudden, she in commercials with Ben Affleck. I was like, oh yeah, I wonder what they did. I wonder what they made her do. Sacrifice a goat, made it bleed on a baby or some shit. Like, with entertainment purposes only. Like, they with that weird shit. The only clones I believe is Star Wars and the old Neptune albums. Yeah. So how come all those scammers come from New York and the northeast section of the country? York, Polite, etc. Yeah. And they said York used to be a music producer. Said he did shit for Stevie Wonder. Then all of a sudden he went all Nuwapian and then he got accused of all that stuff. And, there were people that were actually fighting on behalf of Dr. York saying that, it's the evil people that's trying to get him and everything. And I was just like, well, I hope he didn't think that if fucking a 14-year-old girl was correct or anything like that. Cause they can definitely, like, that's definitely some weird shit. Like, Urban Reed, breaking news, BGS is a clone. Oh, that explains that explains a lot right there. I mean, just and then say Cat Williams saying Michael Jackson called Chris Tucker Christmas. Say Chris, that's my Christmas right there. Who the fuck what grown man called? Oh shit, man. Oh god. Yeah, this supposed to be a smoke show. This just me monologuing. So, somebody's supposed to have smoke for me out there. Somebody hate watching. Kev, don't me tag me, bro. Come up and tell me some shit like how much you hate me and stuff. Fuck you, nigga. Just come on now, it's a smoke show. Chris Tucker said he couldn't get down with them. He went to church and then got blackballed. I guess. I guess that's why Mace went back to the church because they doing too much weird shit out there. P. Diddy do weird shit. Tell you at gunpoint to roll around with another dude while he watch, or he would shoot you. Oh, weird ass motherfucker. Yeah, there's a power dynamic to that kind of shit too that nobody wants to talk about for reasons that are pretty obvious and recent years, like protecting of a certain community. But who else does that besides that particular community? Is trying to exercise some measure of control, just to establish some type of power. And none of that shit is right to take the control out of somebody's hand and put it in yours like that. That shit's horrible. It's ridiculous. And those who do such things should be fucking punished. Shout out to the live viewers on Rumble. If you are watching live on Rumble, please follow the channel and press like. Yes, I do intend to do some Rumble exclusive content. And whenever I get the goddamn time, it's just wow, life is but a dream. I'll tell you that much. But here, if you're over here on YouTube and you're watching, please hit that like button. It is much appreciated. And I appreciate you for tuning in. And YouTube is playing with my views again. So yeah, that's how it is. Will Smith and Dwayne Martin. Oh God. They said Nicki Minaj started that rumor, but because he put hands on her. You talking about Meek Mill? Oh yeah, him and Nicki Minaj used to date. And then Drake and Meek Mill got into a beef, and then Meek Mill went to prison, which probably felt like home. He probably had some homies in the pen, and everybody was on that free Meek Mill bullshit. Every time their favorite rapper go to jail, it's always free that nigga, like free Pimp C. I think even a few guys was like free Mystical, but people were careful with that for the most part. I wasn't going around saying free none of them niggas. I'm like, if you lucky enough to be in that position and you fuck up, then I don't have no fucking sympathy for you. You know. But I'm just gonna go ahead and say it, for all you Meek Mill fans out there. I don't think Meek Mill's that great a rapper. I just don't. I've never ever thought that Meek Mill was a match for anybody on the mic, not even his sister. I mean, have you ever heard Meek Mill's sister rap? She's 5 times better than Meek Mill. I mean, she's a diss rapper, and she's a very good one too. She'll take out what's that dude name? Easy to Block Captain. I, I believe she'll take that motherfucker out. Sell your soul for filthy lucre's sake. You riding dirt bikes with your ass. Yeah, who remember when Shaq was on our Real Hot Husbands of Hollywood? and he bent Kevin Hart over a car and shit, and then did that bullshit. And I was like, y'all make these conspiracy theories very plausible. Meek Mills. Oh, that was Meek Mills riding on motorcycles with other dudes before. Good God. Meek Mill sitting behind motherfuckers on motorcycle looking back. Man, let me tell you something, man. The only time I've been in an environment where someone was riding a motorcycle like on someone's back, it was always a woman riding on the back of some dude, driving a motorcycle. And then, it usually be like in a beach experience like Daytona or, something like that, or Black Biker Week. This would happen. And then, that shit used to look extra good when the woman had a big booty, because her booty would be sticking out the back of that motorcycle. And that shit would be awesome. I remember one time I was so daring, I tried to talk to a woman that was on the back of another dude's motorcycle. I ain't give a fuck. That weed was really good. See, I was like a dude with like guns and shit, so they didn't want to try me. I mean, you can choose to believe me or not on that one. But man said when I was around Puffy, I never seen him do nothing, but there were rumors out. All kinds of rumors out and shit, man. Shoot. Puffy is a man that exercises control in his world, meaning that he doesn't give a fuck about anybody but himself. Like I learned that when he made that whack ass Diddy album. Talk about it was my time. I was like, no, nigga, it ain't never your time. Shut the fuck up, man. Promote your other artists. But I mean, shit. But man, Meek Mill, that motherfucker got motherfuckers on motorcycles. He riding on the back of full grown dudes. That's like letting a full grown man braid your hair. Like riding on the back of motorcycles and shit. And then this man all over social media talking about my mama love me and shit. He went from I ain't gay to my mama love me because these accusations are out here. She crying out for mama. Mama. Chance Rogers, what's good? What's good? You talking about maintaining our masculinity in the black community. People use to gaslight us when we have concerns like that. If you insecure about your masculinity, why you gotta talk about it? Like, ain't nobody insecure, bitch. Shut up. Like, what we're talking about is like how they try to destroy the image of masculinity amongst black men. I mean, they're already doing it through like the music, the movies, the artists that they damn promoting shit, the way they write us in films, not recasting Black Panther, shit like that. We notice this stuff. And every other group of people get to be in charge of what their image is. Talk about this diversity and inclusion crap. I mean, see, I already know that doesn't include straight black men. When you talk about diversity and inclusion, you're talking about women, gays, and non-black people of color. That's what they mean by that. So why shouldn't a straight black man be in charge of a black man's image and say what we want and what we don't want when everybody else gets to do it? You know why? Because they don't give a fuck about us. Shoot, so we have to spend more time giving a fuck about ourselves and not waiting for everyone else to do it. See, that's where you fuck up at. Waiting for somebody else to care. Oh my God. Why can't you just accept us? Why can't you just like us? Oh my God. Like, hell no. Nobody's ever gonna do that for you. That's what I be trying to get you niggas to realize. You don't sit on the back of a motorcycle with no other man. No, the fuck you don't. The only way I did that, I was a kid, and my uncle, he had took me for a ride on his motorcycle. I was like, what, 7 years old? It's okay then. Not no full grown ass man. What they do talking about, like can you imagine that full grown ass man talking about faster? Go faster. Wait, no. Man, get man. Nah, nigga. Oh shit. They like the faster he go, the tighter he hold on to the dude. That's like, this shit is gay, man. No, Meek Mill. American Negro was good. I thought Rick Ross gave Meek Mill his start with Maybach music. I think he did, yeah. Then he came out with that song talking about Amen. Like he sampled a gospel song or something, and then everybody was pissed off with him because he was like, let the church preach Amen, with these hoes, you know. Yeah, the song was so controversial. But I mean, shit. I mean, I'm just saying Meek Mill is just not that good altogether. I mean, if y'all like Meek Mill, then I mean, whatever, you know. Shoot. There's a guy by the name of Michael Rubin that a lot of rappers party with. He hugging them in an intimate way. A wise man from Philly said, even though he do is what he do is wrong, wrong, wrong. The sickness is real. Attributing ghetto behavior to be default black behavior. Yeah. Yeah, we can't. Yeah, we gotta straighten that shit up. Rumors say Bruce Lee be getting into straight like real life combat melee in underground Chinese courts. Man, let me tell you something about Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee, Bruce Lee was a real fighter, but no, it's real light. He's a light dude. So there's a chance that a real muscular black dude that know what he doing will probably beat Bruce Lee. It probably wouldn't turn out like the movies. As you look at this fucked up image of two black guys that are Sus-luminati sandwiching a midget or a little person, if you want to be politically correct. Carlton Way 1. I saw someone commenting on a shorts video talking about Ruben wasn't invited to the barbecue. That's why them cookouts ain't what they used to be. That's how you get pumpkin pie slipped in. Man, I never liked that invited to the cookout shit, man. I never ever liked that because it usually, like, when they said that shit, it usually meant like these are people who had problems inviting certain black folks to the cookout. I was like, man, y'all need to cut that fucking shit out. I remember I used to say Bernie Sanders can come to the cookout. That motherfucker ain't invited no more. So I stopped that shit altogether. I used to say Bernie Sanders and Negan. Oh God. Best thing for Puffy to do right now is be quiet until we find out the real deal. Don't R. Kelly yourself, Puff. If they get something on you, be honest. Man, look. They said people in Chicago can confirm how R. Kelly was. Son is hot. Rob was good. However, catastrophic impact X83rd Power says, like Cat Williams said, you got to tell Diddy no. Yeah. Outspoken introvert was good. The only twins I know that dressed alike were in a dance group. Yeah, like some like Jagged Edge or some shit. Those are some twins that dressed alike because they were performers. Shoot. But man, this game to fly. Like imagine like me and Hybrid Catastrophic Impacts X83rd Power. It's like we were road dogs and we was cool and like we would pound the fist and yeah. It's like man, like man, we such best friends. Let's go roll and get some hoes, but let's go get some clothes first. And then I approach Hybrid like, man, look, man, I think we should rock these shirts right here. And then Hybrid's like, man, these shirts look alike, dog. What the fuck? It's like, yeah, man, I think we should rock these things. I fully expect, the real Kev, that's me. I fully expect Hybrid Catastrophic Impact X83 Power to look at me like I was some type of weirdo. You can't sell that to me. You can't sell that. You can't sell, wearing the same outfit. Yeah, man, I think these outfits look fly, man. That shirt look fly on you, man. I think it look fly on me a little bit more. It look fly on us, man. You a fly looking dude. You a fly looking dude too. It's just no scenario you can come up with that makes that shit look right. No, none whatsoever. Diddy is a monster, possibly. There was a reason Black Rob said, whoa. Like walked in on Diddy like, whoa. Look at the dude in the room with him like, whoa, P. Diddy was on that ass life, come through with some weird shit like, whoa, yeah. The correct term is dwarf, Sherlock Holmes. Oh, okay, dwarf. Then they're sandwiching a dwarf. And he seems to be enjoying it. Jim Brown would tackle him to the ground. Yeah, you talk about Terry Crews. Terry Crews would start pop locking and shit. Don't forget Terry Crews used to be a wrestler. LOL. Oh shit. Like, a real deal wrestler or a professional like WWE. If it WWE, then I still give it to Jim Brown. This is getting ridiculous. We really have a childish mindset to think that any black man who's been associated with Diddy is automatically sus. No, I wouldn't say that. Biggie wasn't. Well, I don't know. After R. Kelly did that line in that song, "Fucking You Tonight," B.I.G. Bring that ass to me. Like, I'm like, nah, man. That was a very misplaced line. Shoot, that was probably used in some Illuminati video. See, man, they put the message out there, man. They put the message out there. And the messages of Aleister Crowley. Ken Norton. Let's see. Man, say we got Andre 416. What's good?
That was good, man. Yeah, whether this shit is true or not, especially with what dude was just talking about, saying that, you know, like you shouldn't assume that they're into some shit just because they were fucking with Diddy. I don't know, man, because I seen a dude that was doing a stream and the evidence is looking pretty bad. I even seen this one clip where like Diddy was with Fabulous talking about like Diddy was like, you didn't party with me on your birthday or whatever. And Fabulous is like, I did. And he's like, no, you didn't party with me basically the way that he wanted
Oh,
to. And that
oh
shit
God.
sounded funny as hell.
Oh man. Yeah, that shit. That shit is crazy as fuck, man. To portray one image and then be living another one. And it is like this. I don't give a fuck what these people do with themselves. For real, for real. I don't give a shit, man. But when it is a measure of control that is being exercised with it, that makes it just about as wrong as anything. And motherfuckers like that gotta be stopped. I don't care what y'all niggas say out there. Jake Zero, what's good? Man, say LMAO in the 80s just had froze everywhere, huh? No, the fro kind of died down in the early 80s and then it went to Jerry Curl and I guess lower cut froze. I mean, so I guess you're right. Dog skin Lionel Jefferson, had the short fro. But see in the Biggie video warning, the chick that woke up next to him was said to be trans. Oh God. Yeah. You talking about freak meal. What?
Yeah, that's what
Oh,
academics call them. Freak
no,
mill
hell
and
no.
cheek mills.
Now they have a video circling about Kevin Gates and his homeboy. I mean, if I could pick somebody that would do some weird shit, in them circles, I would probably have to say Kevin. If Kevin Gates was in the lineup, I'll probably point to Kevin Gates. Yeah, Kevin
Yeah,
Gates
definitely.
is a guy that's claimed to had sex with his cousin. Even after he found out, he kept doing it. But he said I was already fucking her. The pussy was so good, so I was like, well, that guy right there is brutally honest. But I don't co-sign with anything like that. Let me see. He said 95% of rappers are word from Fat Joe the rapper. And I can think of what word that you can replace with words. You know, I would probably say Google bundles of sticks as a unit of measurement.
Yeah.
Yeah. It said he said white mafia dudes were the OG immigrant criminal degenerates. Motherfuckers made rap songs about them. Motherfuckers today make YouTube videos about the new migrants. Interesting how fake motherfuckers are. Yeah, I agree. Okay. And then he turns around and said, yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, he said that hip hop is run by a gay mafia. I believe the entertainment industry might be run by the same thing. Entertainment only. Remember that. Y'all must have been in Midtown. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we were in Midtown. We were in Midtown Atlanta. Midtown Atlanta is where they centrally are. You know, they got rainbow flags painted on the crosswalks and shit. And then they actually got signs on the businesses that say LGBTQ friendly. Just is wild. And you know, but that's why everybody's always like every time you hear Atlanta, you know, the first thing they want to come up with is gay. Atlanta's gay. I was like, okay, if it's that gay, you know how much pussy there is to get in Atlanta? A crazy amount. And I'm not saying that I participated in such activity because I'm committed. I'm just saying, you know, from my observations in dealing with the city, yeah, there are plenty of women there. Yeah, but everybody, you know, they got these little things. Dating in Atlanta just sucks and everything. You know, sometimes you got to get out and experience life for yourself. Yeah, but yeah, we were in Midtown. You know, we were in uncharted territory, and we didn't last long. You know, we wanted to go where we could have access to some bitches. You know how that is for men of going out. And, we already did some pregame at the house. Like, pregame is when we drink before we go out because the drinks at the club are going to be expensive, and we went looking for some women, and what we found was dudes that look like Prince and buff ass white dudes kissing.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so we got out of that place real quick. It's like
Like
shit. It's like
like this the stuff with Meek, like I don't know. He's got a bunch of evidence against him as well. Like I'm sure you've probably seen that video of that like music exec that just kept rubbing his leg, and he was like, you know,
no,
he's telling the
I
guy
don't
to
think I want to
stop,
see
and
that
he's
video
doing this.
either.
Like, yeah, it was it was definitely weird.
Yeah, yeah. Kind of like that video with Dwight Howard was sitting down courtside, and then he put his hand between that dude legs and shit. It was just, oh man, it's just that's a weird world, man. I mean, I'm just saying, live your truth. Be how you want to be and shit. It's just that, just be honest with motherfuckers, man, that listen to your music and buy your product, and and keep that shit away from me.
I
There's a
mean, what really
rumor.
fucked?
Yeah, say
Oh,
what?
good. I was gonna say what really fucked me up like a while back was when I heard that like a lot of these R&B dudes like they're playing for the other team, and it wasn't a woman they were singing to.
You mean like Tank? Oh man, yeah, that shit. I think that Tank shit fucked a lot of women up though. And then Tank Tank was like, dudes need to stop being homophobic. I was like, nah, nigga. Fuck up out of here with that bullshit. You part of that shit too, man. It's hard to look at any of these folks any kind of serious way, man. Shoot, that's why they saying that you shouldn't rely on why you shouldn't rely on celebrities to, be placeholders for the for whatever, missions that you're trying to accomplish. Yeah. Don't trust motherfuckers like that. Don't depend on them to lead. And I would agree with a notion like that. Mhm. Let's see. There's a rumor about Bruce Lee saying he was assassinated by some Hong Kong gangsters in Hong Kong by shooting footage of him doing a flying kick to shoot him in the face. Same future, except to his son. Oh yeah, it's. I always got vibes about how Brandon Lee died. I was like, damn, they ain't want him to do shit, did they? They just wanted him to have the same fate as his dad. But said, "Oh, I'm out of here." Yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course, I'm getting the fuck up out of there. I'm distancing my. Yeah. Shit. Let's see. Is it narratives and dialogue at the 143 mark? If I want to react, okay. Let's see. Let's see what narratives and dialogues is talking about here. Shoot. So Andre, anything new to report in the YouTube streets, man? Somebody tripping, or
Nah,
they
fuck
just
all. Like I was over on like DJ Kuda shit earlier. He was like reviewing some that one dude that's been going at like red pill, black pill dudes.
oh god.
And it was yeah, and reviewing a bunch of like incel videos, dudes talking about they never had a girlfriend at like 30 and shit. Yeah, it was pretty funny.
It sells, man. Like I said, it's hard for me to associate uh it's hard for me to associate incel culture with black dudes, man. I mean, it just is. Hey, narratives and dialogue, can you drop that link again? Like I went to my channel and like I think I'm too far behind. I mean, no, I'm too far ahead as far as like real time. I mean, I said P Diddy rapping to J Lo. You were more than my lover. We were like brothers. What? That's the last thing I want to tell a real woman, that we were like brothers. No, we can't do that. Africa Bambaataa and Russell Simmons. Let's see. Lots of rappers are simps. Yep. Yeah, they are. Like LL Cool J used to sing. I mean, LL Cool J used to rap about like doing all kinds of shit for them hoes, man. Do you think I meant to hurt you? No. Do you think I meant to hurt you? And take them bitches on shopping sprees and shit. Shoot, Ollie. Oh yeah, yeah. And then Ti with whatever you like. Yeah, that one too. And then Irvin Reed's like, oddly enough, Kev, domination is largely explored in anime, especially during the early modern era. Although that's a different culture as to Diddy. Yeah, yeah, Diddy does that too. It kind of like humiliate and have the power dynamic over people. And, I just think that shit is fucked up. Mr. Me Too, what's the Rumble link? It's in the pinned comment. It's in the pinned comment. So anybody that has a Rumble account, go ahead, go over there and follow me on Rumble. And like the video as well. One thing I do notice, man, is that it's harder to get likes on Rumble than it is on YouTube. Like, I noticed that.
Yeah, not as many people are on the Rumble,
Yeah, I mean,
much
YouTube
less
is like
fucking.
the commonplace platform. You know, you know, going to Rumble. Sometimes people are afraid of change, but Rumble has a pretty good large following. I would say. Like a lot of the people who got demonetized and deplatformed from YouTube, they're over in Rumble doing pretty good. Not that I follow those people. It's just that when you in a certain like it is when you're in a certain algorithm over in Rumble, is like the people will follow you, and it seems like the numbers are more honest over there than it is over here on YouTube. It's like the complaints about how they're fooling with the algorithm over here is true. It's it is true. Is like if I have as many views, I should always have more views on YouTube than on Rumble. I mean, I only been with Rumble a few days, and yet still my views on Rumble are already matching my views on YouTube. So I mean, shit. I mean, what more evidence do you need? I mean, I'm not saying that. Oh, fuck YouTube. I ain't saying that shit. I mean, I'm just that's the crowd over at YouTube, the people, the viewers, all that stuff. You guys are a pretty unique bunch, and I ain't gonna stop fucking with you guys or anything like that. It's just that if I could have parity in two places, it'll be some cool shit. That's all. Remy, my boyfriend, yeah, old Easy the Block Captain, yeah, against Meek Mill's sister. That'll be a true rap battle right there. Yeah, people got to stop talking about it. Stop the free so and so dudes out here being Michael Myers and folks talking about freedom. Hell no, lock them up. Yeah, yeah. He said her booty ate the whole seat. Yeah, yeah. That's some shit to see. A woman on the back of a motorcycle. Then you see Meek Mill, old hard leg ass on the back of a motorcycle talking about some wee. And then you get all the motorcycle mad at folks because everybody looking at him with the side eye. I ain't gay, man. Goddamn. Goddamn, I ain't gay. Like, bruh.
And I think he was wearing short shorts when he was on that motorcycle too.
Even worse. Oh man. And like I said, like I tell anybody, I'm a proponent of the black male image. I'm a proponent of black male masculinity, which is why you gotta speak out against shit like this. I ain't gonna lie, Puffy's No Way Out album was good. That's because he had other people on that motherfucker. Yeah, because he had other people on that motherfucker. He had better quality production on there. He had Biggie. He had Lil Kim. He had the Locks. He had a lot of help on that album. That one album where it was all him. Nah. The man talking about it's my time. No. I cannot understand Meek Mill saying. I'm just saying I don't listen to Meek Mill. Kev is commenting right on the back of dudes' bikes outside the USA. I mean, as a means of travel, I mean, they can do that, but according to American culture, I mean, it's something that we don't have to do. I mean, I believe it's something that in those places, the way their culture is set up, they have to do that. They have to do that to get around. And I'm pretty sure they're probably secure in their sexuality. But for a guy like Meek Mill, who is taking sus pictures on that's getting around on the internet, besides this, because there's one out there that's a lot worse. And like I said, it's just like Meek Mill can say it all they want. And I'm not gonna lose sleep over this. I'm not gonna go to bed thinking about, oh man, Meek Mill on some gay shit. I'm not gonna go to bed like that. But shit, I'm just saying, man. For what I've seen, is a pretty. You could make a pretty safe argument that Meek Mill is probably at one point or another seen one up close. He said, "I always felt Mill, man. Yeah, it wasn't that good, man. Shit. If you could choose between Ice Cube and Meek Mills as far as guys getting in a rap battle, I, I I would clearly choose Ice Cube.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that one.
Yeah. Did you see what? Hiroyuki Sanada said about the framing the correct history and vision for Shogun on FC. Shogun isn't Shogun a remake? Like they tried to make a Shogun back in the early 80s. I remember as a little one that my parents were watching a show called Shogun. So yeah, I mean they're gonna fuck up history no matter what, and it's usually to get like women to look like they're in more powerful positions. I mean, so I think Meek was wearing booty shorts. It's like, stop, man. If you're not gay, you're doing some gay stuff, bro. Carlton, I was in the line for an album deal with Bad Boy Entertainment in 1998. They were hitting for sure from the years of 95 to 98. Yeah, I mean, they were trying to do some stuff in 2000 and 2000, early 2000s too. But that's when Diddy was experimenting with different acts, and that's around the time he hooked up with Cassie. Um, yeah, he was cannibalizing different groups. He'll make money off one album, like the band, which was a failed experiment. Then had Danity Kane. Then he had that other singing group that was in the making the band, and yeah, he was just shit for that. Like, that's when I stopped liking Diddy, and then Diddy came out with his own album. Like I said, that album was fucking trash. I might go back and listen to it just to reminisce on how trash it was. Let's see. Let's see. Uh, let's see. Puffy like 4 men groups. The only male solo artist to make it was Carl Thomas. Did Carl Thomas really make it though? Carl Thomas had one album. Yeah. Yeah, I think he had a second album that didn't gain any traction at all. But I mean, that one, the emotional man, everybody was bumping that shit. And then it was just no more Carl Thomas. I wish I never met her at all. Yeah, I got a couple of them in my life like that. I wish I never met her at all. We both belong to someone else. Yeah,
Yeah, I like the version with Prodigy on it.
yeah. Indigo Flow was good. Sus-luminati. Yeah, the Sus-luminati, man. Like these dudes that portray one image, and then next thing you know, it's like you see a picture of them, like little baby getting sandwiched by white execs and shit, and LeBron James seeming like he crying and shit because some white couple said some shit, man. Yeah, but DMX is dead. DMX, like, he tried to expose them motherfuckers, and then next thing you know, he acting worse than a crackhead. Forever Blessed said, "I'm from Texas, so most Northeast rap and West Coast rap I didn't rock with, only certain artists." Yeah, yeah. LMAO Negan come to the barbecue, and next thing you know, you be explaining to him why he shouldn't bop you with Lucille. Yeah. I'm gonna say I'm glad I was never invited to. I was too alert and nosy like I am today. You have to wake up early in the morning before the birds start to chirp. Before you fool me, I will blow your high. Well, you get the fuck away from me, coffee. I don't want nobody blowing my fucking high. Keep that shit away from me. As I will blow your high. That's not a. That's not a. That's not a good thing to be. I mean, so I would say, Kev, respectfully, it ain't happening. Yeah, I was telling I was explaining that situation earlier. Yeah, man, let's wear some matching shirts so I can hold this little cup with this liquor in it all sus and shit, and we'll sandwich a midget together. Like, uh, nah. Wasn't Terry Crews in the NFL too? Yep, Terry Crews was in the NFL too. And the reason why I keep saying it in any scenario, Terry Crews will lose to Jim Brown in his prime is because I don't believe Jim Brown will let, any white man that is pudgier and lower in stature come up there and fumble his nuts for an extended period of time. Yeah, at least according to Richard Pryor saying that Jim Brown was a man's man. Fire jump on Jim Brown. Jim Brown said, "Hey, you know, see." Said Fabulous don't like Diddy. Mace don't like Diddy either. I cringed every time R. Kelly said it. Every time you listen to the song in the club and shit, song be bumping in the club, man. And then it's like once you hear that line, you can't unhear it. B.I.G. Bring that ass to me. You can't unhear it. You be waiting on that shit. Like you be you be dancing with a woman. It's like shit. You be thinking to yourself, oh man, this song on, but she thick. So you dancing and you stop dancing when that I mean, you want to assume that, R. Kelly is telling B.I.G. to bring him some hoes because there's a lot of hoes in that in that vicinity. Not bring your Ugh. Shit gross, man. Ah, shit. Motherfuckers say what they want about Terry Crews. He would be terrifying on American Gladiator. Shoot. I mean, for real, like all the shit I be talking about Terry Crews, I wouldn't say none of that shit to that man's face. Not at all. Shoot. Some of y'all be badass enough to be wanting to say some shit, but I don't think most of us would. Said LMAO if I'm on American Gladiator and Terry Crews on the other side of Joust, I'm like, nope. And say any chick like that likes Kevin Gates, I never spoke to again. Yeah, it'd be like the red flag that you post on social media. If she's a fan of Kevin Gates and then you put up about 10 red flags just to, drive your point home. Kevin Gates is the male version of Sexy Red. It's a damn shame. Farnsworth Bentley came out the closet. Fuck. Shoot. I mean, it's kind of like you always knew, but like, come on now, one more brother. Just one more. Like Tevin Campbell. Like all y'all that listen to Tevin Campbell's music, just like old boy said earlier. It's like they would sing, like I think it was you, Andre, said they were singing to me the R&B songs. Shoot. So all right, am I up to 10 followers on Rumble? If you're following me on Rumble, then you are in the first 10. You're in the first 10. So thank you for helping me get there. It just helped me hit that milestone of 10 followers on Rumble. So thank you, Rob of Blacklight Revelations 2 of being number 10. And thank you also to Phil Brad. So Detroit 313, Kevin Gates goofy as fuck. He out doing podcasts talking about he ate out his cousin's sinkhole and shit. And then he's a Muslim. Man, I used to have, years ago, I used to have a couple cousins like that kept posting Kevin Gates quotes and shit. I was like, man, y'all need to cut that shit out. Like Kevin Gates ain't nobody to be trying to sit up there and listen to. That's why you niggas got problems now. Listening to goddamn Kevin Gates and Meek Mill goofy ass. I mean, I said not in the west side of Atlanta, nor the west end of Mechanics. Yeah, you get jumped for walking around twisting the meter. Yeah. 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 That's like I said, like people be putting that gay shit on Atlanta like it applies to all of Atlanta. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Go in DeKalb County. Go in places like that. Shit, go in Alpharetta. Where you have this underculture of white women supposedly. Glendon Cameron. The Glendon Cameron. Like it was just, man, look, man, just Just get in where you fit in. Shoot. He was walking with a hood dude. He let the other good niggas beat him up and they were together. Some type of androgynous type ish. Charlie Murphy had some wild stories. Yeah, anybody else in the industry had wild stories to tell. Let's see. Art Stahl was good. He said, peace to the dress free brothers. Yeah. Dress free zone. Yeah. But I tell you, I hope they never find that picture of me. Like I lost a bet. No, I wasn't looking feminine though. I wasn't going all the way with it, but I was a man of honor. If I lost a bet, I was shoot. I took off that dress as soon as possible. Okay, I wore it. So fuck it. Like get this shit off me. And then, I went and got a bitch's phone number afterwards to, you know, make it up to myself. She wasn't no bitch. She was a nice lady. I'm sorry. That's toxic masculinity coming out of me, calling women bitches. Let's see. I said that dog in the corner need to wear some goggles. Smoke show got his eyes on squint. Yeah. Yeah, he just put out the let's see. There it is. He just put out the link again. Let's see. See if I can find it. Phil Brad, is this live? Yeah, it's live. Let's see. Ray Hummel, what's good? I see you down there. Uh, let's see. Danity Kane. As long as they didn't sing, they were good. Hmm. Let me see. Raven Knight was good. I see you down there. Oh, there it is. You said 142. Izzy Bands. Oh, here we go. Let me go to what was the time stamp? 142. Something like that. Izzy Bands. I'll check this out later. You were talking about maybe for Reaction Wednesday. Cause I got my next 3 reactions lined up. So yeah. I mean I have another one in the chamber. The title, it's a guy named Izzy Bands, and the title of the broadcast was These Were the Manosphere Men, Where Do We Fit In at Angry Man at O'Shea Duke Jackson? And I'm supposing that it's not very good. Because whenever I see like a show about the manosphere, then it's not good for us. It's always some criticism bullshit. And nobody's above reproach. No one is. Homo Force, where's the link, bro? This man saying this from Rumble. So here's what you do. You come over to YouTube. Shoot. I wonder, can you post the link in Rumble and StreamYard? Let's see. Okay. See how many live viewers I got over there right now watching. Yeah, it's 7 live viewers. So I got 3 likes on the video. So I thank you all for that. How do you get Rumble comments to show up on StreamYard? No idea. No idea. They're just kind of
Um, a side note, I'm not sure if it's the phone issue or they're on the computer. Most likely, depending what device you're using, if you have a StreamYard link sent to Rumble, it might not be clickable.
No, I'm putting it up. I'm just
So
I mean,
if people are new to are already a Rumble subscriber or been on Rumble and don't go on YouTube, I would highly advise make your way to YouTube. I don't know. I think in the description there should be some clickable links. I never tested, kind of went live yet on Rumble with this, so I can't really give a definite answer. But I would say if you have an issue of any links and links don't work, or it's not a link that you can't click on it, I would say go on YouTube, straight from YouTube. Come over here.
But yeah, we also got an art new stall up here. What's good, man?
What's going on with y'all? Just came to the Grown Ups channel.
Oh, okay.
You know, real talk here.
Word. So
making sure I don't have any rouge or any eyeliner on.
Yeah, man.
So they get us.
Yeah, they are. Hey, let me ask you a question, man. Do you believe that there is an attack on black male masculinity, as people would put it?
Man, from day one, if anybody can watch the movie, I think it's called Farewell Uncle Tom. And you literally see them prepare. I think it's either Goodbye or Farewell.
No, it's Goodbye.
You'll find it whether you type it in or not.
It's Goodbye, Uncle Tom.
Okay. All right. Glad you made the point in my middle of my point. But thank you, sir. But as I was saying, that they took these boys and put paint and glitter all over them. And this is during slavery. So, you know, there's always some way. And then you already hear about the buck breaking and those kind of things. So we got that. So if you have that imagery, now remember that part in Roots. I don't know if you saw all the Roots episodes, but there was a part with Richard Roundtree and Kizzy, I guess the Kizzy lady. And Richard Roundtree was all debonair, and he was like, you know, he's running things. He had the top hat on. He's spitting game, what have you, to her, and she was like falling for it. And the master came around and was mad, and he was like, "Please, master, I'm so sorry, master." Blah blah blah. And she was looking like, huh? The reason why I'm bringing all these up is because there's always this need to make sure that the black man is in a subservient position, whether he's feminized or like a little boy. Remember all these little rap names like Lil this, Baby this, Lil that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So it's a whole bunch of stuff. And I hope people don't stop criticizing it, because I think once we all give in, that's when the fix will really be in for our children.
Okay.
So I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, because I mean, they try constantly to go at the kids. Like, you know, if they get them early, they can indoctrinate them to follow their weird way, and that's a goddamn shame. So,
damn right.
Yeah. So we should definitely.
Did you see the movie? Did you see the series The Chi?
The Chi. I watched some of it. You talking about that show with Jason Mitchell on it? Yeah,
on I think it was Prime or Stars or something.
Yeah, I think it was Stars. Yeah.
But you already know they put, like, I think the first 2 seasons it was, you know, alright, but after the third one, all the way on, they were over the top with this legitimate stuff, man.
Oh shit. Yeah, because you know who did the show, right? Yeah, Lena Waithe. No, Miss Queen and Slim.
Yeah. So the one of the main like guys had a little brother, but one of the main guys had a transistor radio fiance.
Oh.
And the little, you know, they made the transistor radio or Trans Am was interacting with the little brother.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, well, you don't. And I remember the scene, their interaction. They were like, you don't have any problems. Oh, you cool. You. So they were trying to show how well young children interact with them as though there's no issues. There's no questions or anything like that. So I think that's that whole thing of they're trying to really take a lot of the TV media or what have you and usher it to our children to where it's no big deal, even if they go further into relationships, perhaps. Because you're seeing a lot of the black shows, man. I know they're doing it in some of the white shows too, but
Man.
we don't have that many black shows, so they corner the market with us.
Oh yeah, yeah, like the Proud Family, like the newer episodes.
Yeah, and it was White Zaddy, huh?
Yeah, and then I'm already answering questions to my 9-year-old. You know, she was like, oh yeah, we were watching this show on Disney, and they had these two dudes kissing. I was like, oh god, I got, yeah. This is the fucking Disney Channel.
Yeah,
Well, Disney Plus, like,
yeah,
already.
Disney's kind of the worst for that kind of stuff. That's why I'm
yeah. And
very
then when you
selective
criticize
about
it,
what
it's
I watch.
you get slapped in the hand for criticizing it.
You need to be accepting and understanding.
Fuck
And if
that.
not, you lose your job.
Yeah,
I
you're
shall
phobic.
never give in. Fuck that.
Go
I'm
ahead,
gonna
Ray.
I'm gonna write a letter to your boss.
Yeah,
I come across more people, and especially people in my family, that I notice that are trained, to teach, everyone on how to be submissive and defeated, with this defeated mentality. And it's just nerve wracking. You got more of that than teachings of how to stand up for yourself, when and in what situations, you know what I mean? But teaching them how to be a good judger of how you should react, you know what I mean? Because there's cases to where you may need to go ape shit, you know what I mean? Don't be scared of it. It's just, you gotta allow it, to come. But then there's times when you gotta be wise, cool, calm, and focus.
yeah. Yes. Just got to be careful. Watch your
That's what I
words.
rock with.
Yeah, make sure that you just remind yourself you're behind enemy lines. So whatever you said could be used against you. And if that's being the case, the fact that you couldn't hold your tongue could potentially keep you from feeding your family and paying your bills. So you got to be real careful and crafty.
Yeah, you gotta move very carefully. Like, especially like say like on the platform of YouTube, instead of just going around calling guys like that F words or as an insult, you can
Mm-hmm.
just simply say, "Hey guys, you're a you're a bundle of sticks." You can just say that, and then So what do you mean bundle of sticks? Why don't you Google it? Google bundle of sticks right now and see what you come up with.
Yeah, because you got to
But
remember. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, go ahead, man.
No, I just said you got to remember where I'm at. I teach, so I got a lot of those coming in.
Right.
Oh yeah, yeah. Then you don't want anybody to believe that you're speaking out against their lifestyle, or you'll
Yeah,
be publicly disgraced.
yeah.
Hey,
They
well,
prance and fran. We talking about teachers too. Even my principal, he's part of that community.
Uh,
So
Oh
he
wow.
walks around with a purse,
oh, shit.
So
You
lit
talking
you
about
lit
one of
gotta.
those?
dick.
Are you talking about one of those fanny bags that they be having wrapped around the front, or an actual purse?
All I know, it ain't Jim Brownish. Okay, so it's not.
No man,
Yeah.
it's weirdo is the funny
Like,
meme.
the one Shannon Sharpe had on that everybody got, a
Oh
picture
my
of.
God. I was joking. I said he lost a bet too.
Oh, you seen that already, bro?
Oh man, I saw on Facebook. I said, please, come on,
Yeah,
Shannon.
we're talking about this image right here.
Oh yeah, man. Oh shit. Oh, this nigga already had it keyed up and ready. Ha ha, nigga wrote you. Look at
I
him.
Cause
mean,
mm.
Yeah, I seen that
do you
earlier.
believe this is trolling or no, bro? This ain't it. I
I
don't
let
believe her. No, bro,
I
this
let
ain't
that
it.
sweater scene. Remember you had that sweater at the Laker game? I let that go, but
Is that
this
him or
one,
a clone?
No,
Cause it's,
shit could be a clone. You know,
I mean,
Sus-luminati,
because his head looked different, looked shaped different than when he
Like,
or
when he
like
was
Jamie
talking.
Foxx.
Like, yeah, he looks a
like,
little
but
different than when he was on the camera, man. I don't know. Look at his legs. He bow legged too. Looking.
yeah, the first pick is really bad. The second one's not as bad, but his pants are too damn
Man,
tight.
it's pretty bad. Both of them are bad. I mean, like, would you pose like in that second pick, like, hey, you know, that's what he looked
Hell
like. He's saying, hey.
Like, yeah,
yeah,
I
that
don't like
killed
my
me.
thighs poking out like that and shit. I mean, wrestling is over with, nigga. Like,
What
wrestling
you
in
mean
high
wrestling
school
is
is
over
over
with?
with. Nah, I mean like wrestling in high school, like for me, nigga,
Oh,
that's over with. Nah,
Um,
I'm not wearing no tight shit like that. Look at that shit. Ugh. Nigga, well, you
Yeah, I
know, nigga,
couldn't believe. I was like, "Come on, Shannon, come on, man."
I'll be like
But
asking
it's
for
probably
help,
by
nigga.
design.
Can you
oh,
breathe, nigga?
Lionel player one is what's wrong with him carrying that bag? It's not even a purse. What are you guys talking about? I was like, all
It's a
right,
merce.
guys,
It's a merce.
it's a man bag.
I
Nigga,
mean, I
to hell
I
with
never
you.
liked it.
I'd rather give me a book bag.
Like, I never liked it from like the fucking maybe like mid 2000s. We had all these dudes walking around with like fucking, or maybe it's like like mid to like later 2000s where all these dudes were walking around with like the Louis Vuitton pouch, man purse, little like strapped across their chest and shit. So like this is no better to me. Like the same shit.
I said, "Wow. Oh well. To each his own.
Yeah,
What else
man.
can you do?"
Yeah.
And how them dudes try to play it off. They're like, yeah, I have it. Keep my money in or whatever. It's like, nah, bro.
I was kind of rooting for the brother, though. I was hoping that, hoping success and all that. I mean, I still kind of to a degree, but I just hate. I mean, image is everything.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know.
yeah. If there's one thing you're supposed to protect on a constant basis, is your image, and you don't let anybody try to tarnish that for anything in the world. I mean, and this is the whole point I'm making is that black men should want to care about what our image is. I
Yeah.
mean, say, I mean, it's a
Yeah,
D
cause that
Scott. He's doing his membership for 8 months. Chat. He's ain't got to be none scared for the white women in Total Wine.
Oh, like Little Richard.
salute to him. But yeah, man,
Remember
that
that? Did
nigga
you
look
see
like
that interview with
a.
Little Richard? Yeah, there's an
No,
interview with Little Richard when he talks about how he had to dress the way he dressed. It wasn't because he was like, funny style. It's because he had to look harmless around the girls. Because,
Yeah.
the white
so you,
girls.
so you think that's why he's looking like Gumby with a purse right now?
Hopefully. Because that's a waste of masculinity, man. That dude is a complete machine still, past 50.
Oh yeah.
I think it's such a coincidence that after he did the Cat Williams interview and the other ones as well, he's getting all these views. And now we see a picture of him like this, like somebody tapped him on the shoulder, like you want that Diddy money, right?
He was wearing tight shit when he was talking to Terry Crews, wasn't
Man, well,
he?
I know people on my panel said that they, for the right price, they'll wear a dress, but probably apply to him.
Yeah, that's sad, man. They said I'll do it for the right price. Some you'll sell your backside for the right price as well.
Yeah, most
But let's
likely. I
let's
mean,
let's,
it's Hollywood.
let's keep it real. If it's that easy, why don't you just bend over and get over it?
Uh.
You got to collect the
Uh.
money first, right?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah, yeah.
Lord.
Yes, Kev.
Like, nah. I was just gonna say, no.
You said,
uh.
no,
Yeah. It's like not
negative.
at the end of the day, nothing is worth your self-respect. I mean, and unfortunately, a lot of these people that you call yourself being fans of, they traded their self-respect for that.
Yeah, I'd
And
rather for it to go out instead of go in, bruh.
Mm.
That space is for like pooping and getting rid of waste, not putting it back in. But that's just my thing.
Mm.
I don't see how they. Anyhow, I ain't gonna get your channel in trouble.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, because you know they will.
Them
I don't know if you
people
guys see
look
that.
like them toilet
There's a video.
showers. Yeah.
There's a video of Meek Mill in a pool where he's like hugging the wall and he's like slightly bent over, and this is like after this, this
Hey,
Diddy stuff.
let me respond to Lionel Player One real quick. Just so y'all trying to find anything feminine about a man carrying a bag, not a purse, a bag. You can't hold everything in your goddamn pockets. I mean, like,
Dog.
even if it wasn't a bag, I mean, you could pick something else out of this image right here, like the
I
pose.
mean,
Well,
I
you
mean,
should
nigga,
ask
they
the
got.
question. You should ask the brother that wrote
I
that
mean,
comment. Do you carry a fanny bag? Keep it real.
Well,
yeah, right.
it sounds
The only
like he
thing
does.
Yeah, they
that's
sound like
Do you
they
carry a fanny bag?
sound like they're a defender.
Do you carry a fanny bag?
But
The
the
sir that
only
wrote that
thing that
comment.
I thought a
Keep it
man would
real.
carry would be, I don't think I thought a man would carry would be like an organizer or something, with a pen
Nigga,
in it.
please, nigga, Roshi,
But
please.
as far as
They
something
got
with a
cargo
strap on,
pants. Yeah, man, they got cargo pants. Cargo shorts. With the pockets. You know what I mean? Hey, that boom. Have your keys in their phone. Man, come on, nah, man.
Yeah, you
well,
gotta get some
I
bigger pockets.
appreciate his optimism, so hopefully he's right about it. So
And I mean, like, I think I know where he's trying to get at. Like, black men masculinity is questioned for the dumbest of reasons, and it's something that really needs to stop at times. And I get that. I mean, but what I'm saying is, most men who want to promote masculinity aren't gonna go out looking like this.
And on top of that too, it's like even when the dudes want to be like it's designer or whatever. So why can't you buy a designer backpack? At least it doesn't look like this.
I would say this is the wrong time to look soft,
Yeah.
Yep.
in
Yep.
my opinion.
Exactly, right there. Bam, clip that shit.
I mean, maybe during the Prince era, you have Full Force with the curl over their eyes and all that. And you had chocolate people with lace. Hell, you had Dr. Dre wearing a lace outfit.
Dancing with stomach
But
out shirts and shit.
You
yeah,
talking about
but
80s, 80s
yeah, the
to
80s,
late
I could see,
90s,
people were, playing around with it because women were really encouraging that whole, lace glove stuff. But
Yeah,
it's a new era now. You
they do
know,
dancing. They do dancing and shit around Lisa jumping around with big titties and shit. But these dudes want to
yeah.
dance.
I mean, look at Full Force, man. Linebackers and stuff wearing juicy
There's
curls with lace over
That's right.
it. Come on, man. And they're from New York. You can't blame that on
Oh man, I
California.
mean, but they used to do the duck lip poses in the damn album covers, man. Let me look up a Full Force
Hey,
album
but
cover real quick.
Oh no, not the duck lip. Anything but that. God
hey,
damn it.
y'all already realized this shit. Damn it, there's no more of that love R&B music kind of shit like that 112 Avant.
Oh, I checked out an R&B, that kind of R&B when that came out. I went to neo soul and acid jazz.
Are you talking about when we talking about number of sex and shit?
Yeah, like knocking the boots and all that. I wasn't listening to that stuff.
But I mean, but hey, like that, you got that me and Mrs. Jones.
I mean, 70s, 80s. I think it was, had a better
Mrs.
chance. But that
Jones.
90s stuff, me and Kev was talking about that. It was just a way for you to push play and get some pussy. Period.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's all it was. Oh, he's so deep. That's all it was, man. It wasn't nothing big.
He said it was a right and a wrong way to love somebody. Like, man, look.
That's why.
Oh yeah, look at this. Look at this album cover. Would you go around looking like this, Ray?
What
So you carry a fanny pack? Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Hey, so no.
Man, hold on, man.
You carry no goddamn fanny pack. You
What
can't.
the hell are you talking
Stop.
about?
Stop. I'm getting
Man, talking about ain't my type of hype.
Oh, you talking about him? Oh, Lionel Player One. He does carry one. Okay. Oh, that's right. He does.
a fanny pack. God damn.
Yeah.
God damn.
Oh.
Yeah, but you know, I gotta say it says gentlemen as brothers.
That
Let's be
man
honest.
said, yes, I do. I carry my knife, my baton, my other knife, sometimes my wallet, my external battery for my cell phone. Man, look,
And yep.
I know where you're getting at, man. I know where you're getting at. You carry a man bag. I mean, it's all good, man.
And no,
It's
brother
all
Kev,
good. It's all good. You carry
brother
a
Kev, you
man
need to,
bag. Like
brother Kev, you need to
you
watch
need
them
protection.
motherfuckers, bro. Watch
Yeah,
them
you need
motherfuckers. Keep your eyes on them. Keep your
And
eye
he
on
should
them
have
motherfuckers.
he should have
your
left it at that.
nunchucks, your retractable
What
nunchucks.
what did Rick James say? He said Super Freak was just a song, man. Oh, that Judge
Damn.
Joe Brown case. Oh my God. I
I'm
wish I
gonna
could
sing
play
you
that
something to
without
laugh
getting
at.
striked.
Oh man,
I don't think you get
told
a
you,
strike
man.
for this one though. I'm gonna see. So this was funny shit.
Man, look at
It,
that.
it,
Look
it
at that.
relates to the motherfuckers that be wearing them fanny packs and be having them pistols in them and shit.
Man, the guy in the gold on the picture, his name was Bow-Legged Lou. Yeah.
Yep. Premier songwriters there.
Oh yeah.
God bless
Ain't
them.
ain't my type of hype.
Hell
Yeah.
no.
And these dudes were the bullies in House Party. So, I mean, can you imagine that shit? They show up with the curls and shit, whooping motherfuckers'
Just
asses.
to remind you of, they wrote Tender Love
Oh, Force MDs?
for the
They
Force
wrote.
MDs. Yeah, they wrote that song.
Oh shit. Lionel Player One Pepper Spray. Please stop.
Yeah. Just leave it alone, brother. Just put it down.
Leave it alone, man. You
I
know,
just end the conversation.
we gonna forget this for the next broadcast. This man is Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
What's wrong
But you
with
know,
fanny packs,
I'll
brother?
be honest with you, Kev. I respect the man's resilience.
Raven Knight said, Kev, as a kid, I actually liked Full Force. Yeah, when they came up with that song, All in My Mind. And then that dude, he put the emphasis on the word suffering. I was suffering for a long time. Like that, yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
Oh.
That motherfucker. It's like, I don't know, man. It's like, I don't know, it's like the Full Force is the kind of dudes that like they're like they try to look tough drinking through a straw, and if you bust out laugh and they'll try to whoop your ass, some shit like that. It's like you can sit in a restaurant with these dudes. Can you imagine that though? It's already this is a joke I used to play on everybody, by the way. I used to try to look tough drinking through a straw. You can't pull it off. You cannot pull it off. These motherfuckers are the kind of dudes that do that shit.
Since then I always use drink out of a straw on the side of my mouth. I never use the middle. I get my Popeye on with my straw.
Oh, you mean when the guy took his mouth and it's like he's trying to reach for the straw and say,
I don't do the middle of the straw stuff. Like hell no. I've been doing that since I was in high school.
Yeah. Yeah, Art was one of the smart ones.
Because people do look.
Wait. I'm seeing a picture now on another part of Facebook. That's Shannon Sharpe?
What? Yeah, that's Shannon Sharpe.
Get the fuck out of here. Why does it look like he fucking... Let me say. I'm gonna say the word. Oh my.
Yeah, people lost their mind when they saw that.
Oh my. No. And this is
what remember,
that's that. Now I can see why what's his name? Mike Epps said this. He said what he said. Jesus Christ. This is
I mean, like I said, we've gone from this
leave.
right here. We've gone from that right there.
Yeah.
You know, when masculinity was cool.
Yeah.
To this shit right here.
Oh. Man,
how far we have fallen.
Man.
Let me see if Lionel Player One say anything else. in defense of Shannon Sharpe. Let me see. No. I think we probably ran Lionel player one away. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, he's still around. He should be
No,
around.
you're right. He's
He's a
still
good
watching
brother.
clouds. I mean, he knows he can't go back and forth. Can't defend.
There's nothing wrong with wearing a man purse. There's nothing wrong with you wearing a man purse. Can't. Oh God.
As you guys get too sensitive, you gotta get in touch with your feminine side. I pass, bro. I'm good.
Hey, black men being brutally honest, what are your thoughts about Big Meech getting out of prison? Good luck. Good luck, nigga. Like, that's all I can say.
I thought they extended his sentence. Okay.
Yeah. I hear Little Meech is happy.
I didn't know much about him until they made that damn movie. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. That's how much I guess I didn't really know about the whole ins and out of hip hop after '93.
I said Big Meech is set to be released from prison in 2025.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't think he was out now.
Big Meech.
Yeah, Rick Ross can't say that shit no more. Somebody eat Big Meech.
And then you got I meant to comment on the Meek Mills. Don't that Meek Mills name sounds like it matches his persona now versus back then? That sounds like a wrist bending name. I'm just saying, you know.
Say the bent wrist.
Yeah. You got the wrist benders and the rug munchers.
Hey man, don't it seem like they make social media posts like that once they get caught doing some shit? That made my mama proud of me. I'm the first millionaire in our family tree. Yeah. Yeah, they start throwing all the accomplishment up like that makes it okay. You know, to sandwich a midget with matching shirts on.
Now I'll keep it real. You guys played football when y'all were like in middle school?
I mean,
like
we ain't talking about these ain't
football?
jerseys, man. Are you trying to make this point like, man, you know, these wear the same jerseys and shit? No.
Yeah, the stomach with the stomach out and the park's name on the front.
Man, that ain't the same, man.
I can't even see the screen. Hold on.
I mean, it ain't the same as full force. You know, getting with the stomach out shirts and getting up there dancing with.
That was around the same time.
Big ass titties.
Isn't that around the same time? Sure was. Yeah, I was looking at that. I was like, we wore that? Oh, it's like, oh well.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to figure out what's their explanation on making us wear that.
What, you talking about the jersey with the stomach out?
Yeah. What was the logic?
Yeah, I don't think there was any logic behind it.
And I'm wondering who designed it.
Who designed it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, you know, they should wear jerseys. They should make jerseys long enough for everybody. You know.
Well, at least cover the stomach.
Yeah, cover the mid-section. But yeah.
Yeah, some fat dudes. I'm just remembering the teams. I'm like,
motherfucker, stomach out and shit. I was like, God damn,
yeah,
you hungry?
After eating the Frank and some strawberry soda, and go out and play with the stomach out.
Oh God.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, man. But Meek, like, I mean, even the way he's smiling in this picture, like, I'm so honored to be here, y'all, with my homie with this matching shirt on. Like they was like who look more? We just gonna see who look more fly in this shirt. You look more fly, I look more fly in this shirt. Like, yeah.
Just have to pray for him.
Yeah, and then like, I swear that's Peter Dinklage right there. Because if people don't remember that movie, Death at a Funeral?
Yes. Yeah. Oh, that midget.
Oh, yeah. Who was Peter Dinklage? He was a side piece.
Yeah.
Like, which was disgusting.
my whole thing is that with that kind of stuff is, even if you're playing it as a role, like, To me, that's how you live in real life. I don't care.
Yeah, I guess.
And don't forget those Crocs too. Them kids wearing Crocs.
But kids wearing Crocs, do you think that's sus?
Yeah. Oh, especially they wearing like Pepto-Bismol pink with the stickers on them and playing basketball in it and all that stuff. Well, I had a few come in, and I just look. I said, "Dang, man!" I didn't even say nothing. They said, "What's wrong?" I said, "Nothing, man." I just walked away. You trying to say I'm gay or something? I said, "I ain't saying nothing, man." I just said, "Dang, man."
That man about went all Meek Mill on you.
Yeah, I mean, I said, "Dang, man, times have changed like that," and shook my head. He said, "What you trying to say?" I said, "Nothing, man. I said, just do you, man." He followed me around. What you trying to say? They know what it looks like. That's my point. Yeah. You already know what it looked like, man. Come on.
Yep. Yet still, they try to slip it in there and get away with it.
Yeah. I'm like, no, you got some people that's still honest with you, so you better hope that I'm still around. Other people be trying to check you out and wait for you to stay after class.
Hey, Kev,
be careful.
Did you already speak on that Usher's name was also in this court document?
Oh, what are you talking about?
I didn't know about that.
Oh shit. Yeah, about like when Usher started short circuiting and started doing them damn doing that hair on fleek shit. Yeah, I knew something was up with him.
Because like that's the whole thing, right? That's why Meek is like all mad at academics, because academics only called it out because it said that it was a Philly rapper that dated Nicki Minaj, which is obviously him. And then they were talking about, a dude that performed at Super Bowl. I don't remember the exact context for that one, but they were talking about Usher as well.
Oh man. Oh man, Lionel Player One, man. Yeah, you were right. He's still here, man. He said,
yeah,
"Do
he
you
doesn't want
guys?"
to give it up.
What he said? Do you guys always make sure that your foot is positioning correctly when you walk, just in case to avoid the inner pinky out? That sounds zesty, my nigga.
Yeah. I mean, I make a special fucking effort to make sure that my foot is positioned correctly. So when I'm walking, just in case my inner pinky, to avoid the inner pinky out. Like, yeah, motherfucker.
Just leave it alone, Lionel. Just leave it alone. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna say.
Look, Lionel, listen up, bro. If you want to carry a man purse, no, wait a minute, sorry, a man bag, that calling it a purse it is denigrating. If you wanna carry a man bag, bro, that is your freedom to do so. You carry your pepper spray, you carry your retractable nunchucks, your brass knuckles, your knives. That motherfucker didn't even say gun. Like, but I understand,
Exactly.
I understand that, you don't like the commentary, that we said about, this Shannon Sharpe right here. Like, look, we're not necessarily saying the man bag. We're not saying the man bag. What we're saying is like everything else about this shit. Sticking the stomach out like he pregnant, like he,
It was a merce.
Look at that left arm too in the first picture.
Oh, Lord,
look at the pose. No, look at the pose.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look at that damn pose.
Is this dude
Infinite observer? We don't know this now. We don't know that, so we cannot make implications.
Snatch.
But
oh shit.
It's like he carries his pepper spray in his man bag, so he's protects himself quite a bit. He said he calls it a satchel. Oh, does he? Said, let me go get my satchel and whoop some ass. Like, can you imagine that? Like somebody walking around badass, but he carrying a satchel. Like, hey, let me pick out a guy who represents masculinity or represents this tough alpha male, John Jones. The UFC fighter. If you seen him carrying a man bag, what would you say about that guy?
I would say the same shit.
He's
I don't care
tough.
who's carrying it.
So that's a tough guy that's carrying a man purse.
And you actually made a great point because I didn't want to say it, but like typically when I seen people carrying those man satchels, their excuses either they got money or they got a gun in it. This guy's talking about nightsticks and pepper spray and shit. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, let's see Suge Knight with one of them. Let's see that. Let's see.
The man said he carries his switchblade in his man bag.
Are you man enough?
What up, Shaka Nulu? Somebody he looked like the where the money reside guy.
Let me switch the bites, man.
Oh man. Oh God. Why? Line of player one, where you at, bro? Is that really Shannon Sharpe? I
don't know.
Let me blow up the image for y'all. Yep, that's Shannon Sharpe, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's him.
And he don't give a either.
He said, "Come on, Skip.
Come on, Skip." That's why that nigga be crying, man. Whenever Skip Bayless hurt his feelings, man, that shit ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. I said, Shannon, just give it up, man.
Lionel, you got to stop fighting this, bro. How are we the ones that are weird when you're the one defending a satchel? We'll call it a satchel.
No, everything is fine. What you're saying is just fucking weird.
Yeah, I want to wear my man purse. You niggas.
I'm about to write a letter.
Skip. Come on, Skip.
I'm gonna write a letter.
Guy says effing weird. God damn. My nigga going hard in the paint. He said, "You gonna defend this purse?"
Hey, Chaos Rain, calm down, man. Calm down. Yeah, man. But Lionel player one. Here we go. Said Shannon Sharpe is like 50 years old, had mad hip surgeries and is damn near gone. Want him to stand like an ebony statue. Guys are weird, huh? Chaos Rain.
He looks like
okay. You good?
Like he's standing like an ebony to me.
Okay, I'm gonna put that
man
said in the chat room again. Put the link.
Put the link. Okay. Said bros, no, he can't dress better than that.
Smoke show. That get your ass.
No, he can't dress better than that. All that down south country talk he gives off, and he dressed like that. It's like, nah, you don't represent no GA or anywhere else country boys. Okay, yeah, I agree with that.
I'm gonna switch device. If I jump down, don't mind it, Kevin. I'm gonna switch.
So you gonna switch devices?
Yeah, because I gotta come off the
Barker TV. He said that is sugar in the tank.
Wow, yeah. Sugar in the shark. I'm just messing with y'all.
Yeah, man. Lionel player one is like, man, because he had hip surgeries. That's why he's saying
he hip all right. No, I'm joking.
I'm hip. Pants are so tight? Is that why his pants are so tight as well? Because of the
man says Shay. He calls it Shay.
Shay your
extra
booty.
Sugar to Snashel.
Hate that. I hope they didn't put him in the secret room. Say it ain't so.
Boy. I mean, he already traveling with old boy. It's about his stylist.
Yeah.
And then people were like, man, Kevin, there's nothing wrong with having a stylist. I was like, well, did the stylist dress him up like that? I mean,
they're gonna say, Kevin, you're reaching, bro.
Like, as much
He
My
didn't
bad.
fall for the banana in the tailpipe. He got on his knees. Man, come on, man.
Like as much as people gave, like were talking shit about Kevin and trying to say he played for the other team and whatnot. Like at least he was wearing a suit. He wasn't wearing this shit.
Well, actually, Kevin did have like one of the fanny bags. I gotta find a picture of it one time. He had one. He did share.
Yeah,
Remember,
yeah.
Kevin is an image consultant, so he's a stylist, So I don't condone it, but it's what it is.
Wow.
Yeah.
And now word from our sponsor.
That man said he was a cheerleader, my guy.
Oh,
This is brought to you by Frosted Flakes. Jeez.
Oh yeah. Speaking of that, I did also see a clip of Diddy. He was doing an interview with Usher, and he was talking about how remember back in the day when he adopted him and he was young and they would wake up and he would wrestle him over Frosted Flakes. Like that was suspect as hell.
This is the world we live in, y'all. And Boom Quisha's all for it too. That's the part I don't like.
Oh yeah.
They let all them people around their kids. They tell them all their business just because they want to get a hookup on a new hairstyle or something. I never understood that. They've been trying to hit on their men and stuff, their sons.
Yeah, shit's horrible. Shit's awful.
And we ain't supposed to say nothing either.
Yeah, you wish for a better future, but it's just not possible.
We supposed to keep our mouth shut and just say nothing. Interesting. Yeah, but this stuff is pretty much standard operation procedure. We've been seeing this for a minute.
So, do y'all remember the Bennington bags from the late 1980s to the early 90s and Swatch Watch? I remember Swatch Watch. I don't remember Bennington bags. Maybe for good reason too.
I got two funny ones for you in the back. I don't know who's in the car or something, but no, I got two funny ones for you in the back, Kevin.
What is this?
I think Art Newstall will like this. It's funny.
Throwing fake gang signs on thugs.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I used to watch videos like this all the time. These dudes be about to be getting themselves fucked up and shit.
Yeah.
Well, running after them too. Yeah, I used to watch videos like this all the time, like the prank videos, like them clown videos. Until I saw this one video where this dude was acting like he was getting shot, and then they ran up on a police officer. The police officer came around the corner and shot old boy for real.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah.
No coming over saying
These
police.
dudes,
No.
man, they got
just
okay.
shooting. Just straight up shooting. Damn.
Your man said, damn, bro. I mean, what do y'all think, man? What do y'all think as far as like, what was up? Who about to say something?
No, you talking about Shannon Sharpe?
I mean, what do y'all think about black male masculinity and how much under attack and how much is being scrutinized and shit like that? I mean, is being secure about yourself enough? Or is it something that we should pay special attention to for the betterment of all?
I think masculinity has to be masculine at the end of the day, and we cannot just bow down and do the opposite and still consider that we are masculine men in the present 21st century. Way how they're pushing and fulfilling what is gender roles and what is supposed to be, toxic to what is not. It becomes very frightening to be a man in the Western world, knowing that everything you do that's opposite, they find it is very frightening as something defiant. So if you don't want nothing that's right and defiant and something that stands right, you want something that's opposite. You want people to be feminine. You know? That's what you're saying. You want people to get in touch with their inner self, to be more feelings. It's some sick shit right here. And you ladies don't like no feelings men because that's when men want. Mm.
No, they don't. But I mean, but I believe that it should be paid more attention to. The fact being that that it's growing. The ratio of soft men. What I mean, and yeah, we are at a state, man, where we are in desperate need for masculinity. This shit is no joke, man. And I'm tired of seeing these soft, effeminate dudes, man. I can't rock with them. As a true masculine man myself, what I mean. Heterosexual. I can't rock with these dudes, because a lot of them, they are questionable. They may be part of the backdoor gang. Shout out to Corey on that one, and it's not looking good, brother Kev. It's not, man.
No, not at all. Let me read this comment from Debunker TV. He said, "I'm disappointed that you guys expected something different than after he named it Club Shay Shay." Yeah. How disappointed are you, Bunker TV?
Disappointed!
Well, I'm surprised Lionel never gave you a dislike.
Say what?
But yeah, I was saying I was
Lionel.
surprised that Lionel never gave you a dislike.
No, that man
I
probably
did.
liked the video and shit.
I did because I
Yeah,
wanted to
man,
say.
you're so cool.
I gave
You're
you one
so
that
cool.
one day. Remember? Because I wanted to see
Yeah,
Samuel
yeah, man.
Jackson.
You are such a cool live stream, man.
Like,
Let
like
me see.
for the question that you asked, I would say that you know, for whoever's not operating like a man, like you need to stop listening to what these women tell you looks good, and like actually dress and operate like a man. None of these like weird ass piercings and fucking got dudes with like colorful dreads, tight ass pants and shit. Like I seen a post earlier today. It was like this some random black woman. She posted this. It was like some dude's nails that apparently got a manicure done or whatever, right? And like for whatever reason, this dude is taking a picture of his nails, and she's like, well, I love my man to have like nice nails like this. And there was like so much black women in the comments agreeing with this, but there was a few that weren't, and it was mostly like non-black women, but a few like black women as well that were just like, well, obviously, like that's too pretty for them, and like that's obviously a dude that's not doing any kind of hard work.
And also, brother Andre, ain't it sad too, man, that man we see these soft and feminine dudes looking for the woman's guidance and leadership, and structure in these movies and shows, and it's bad, dude. They need to stop that shit. There need to be more shit that shows more good examples of masculinity and man, standing on a masculine frame about and holding all their principles and not being soft, not caving into the female, in her wishes and shit, being a pet, none of that shit, and a woman following his instructions. We need more examples of that, and yeah.
Well, I will say this. I will say this. We gotta start supporting their creators that support that kind of thing. That support, showing black men in a masculine way, so to speak.
Yeah, you're
You
right.
know,
And brother Sean James, he
the man said Andre got that Shannon Sharpe Wi-Fi.
oh shit.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
Sean
man. But
James, he
we gotta
creates
start support.
content.
We gotta support the creators that we gotta support the creators that push for a more masculine black male image.
And really, we're going to start throwing money in this. And much time people, and I know a lot of black
Okay,
men,
so
they're very selective of
all right,
what they.
man. Got any other words? You know, it's only it's only so far we can carry this conversation. You know, talking about
Well,
some sus
Yeah.
shit going on, and
well,
you
I will say this, Kevin.
just these are one.
Okay, you there? Somebody?
They took him.
Yeah,
I will say.
yeah, you got that Shannon
Okay,
Sharp
I will say
Wi-Fi
this.
too, K.
I'll say this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all y'all do. But
I think they're getting that because you're talking about the weirdness. But I will say this. Um, Black men or whoever that watch these channels, I mean, whatever money you guys or what the people that watch this, whatever you throw into the build of any channel that is still trying to keep it masculine, I mean, it's only you viewers going to try to make this happen. Think about it. You don't want no other third party throw money into any channels because let's be honest, they want people to water down and push the feminization of men, especially black men. There's no way in hell that Shannon Sharpe, if that was real or not, have a picture out the flow and he don't do nothing about that. And think that's cool. And think no one's gonna say nothing. He must be delusional. I'm just saying. And we have people defending what do you call it? Man purse.
I got a minute clip for you in the back, Kev.
okay.
I want you to check this out. This is the one-on-one discussion.
Yeah. What's up, man?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, Gary.
Yeah, you want to check out the link in the back while I'm doing this show? Okay. What do you want me to react to it?
Yeah. I want you to react to it. Yeah, it's a minute
well,
clip.
Okay, yeah, because okay, yeah. Oh, jeez, what are we talking about here? I mean, I hope it's related to what the fuck we talking about. Simone by her husband, Jonathan. Oh, what?
What's that? What?
It's something gives you out
Anton
of cover there. Yeah,
Daniels. Why am I talking about?
It was something he was getting into a one-on-one with this white chick and shit that hopped on this panel. So I feel it's something good for you to cover. But never mind, dude.
What? The job on this
never
wrong
mind.
now?
Never mind. I mean, you said, hey, you stretched it, as far as you could. So I thought like, hey, to share that, but, to talk about something else, to bring up a new topic.
I got a story, a barbershop story to share with you guys on this topic a little bit.
Oh, go ahead.
I think it'll make you guys cry. This is back in like probably, I give it like 91, maybe. So you already know how barbershop talk is about women, jobs, how the older players share things with the younger players, that kind of thing. Politics sometimes, right? So it was like probably 5 of us. My barber tells the story funnier, but you already know it's like a whole bunch of like a lot of us young guys, right? And we're talking about what's the right moves that a woman make on a man and how you like it. And so brother was like, yeah, man, I like when she touched my face and blah, blah, blah. And another brother was like, yeah, man, I like that skin, how that skin feels and blah, right? And so it was an older dude. He had to be like probably like 60 or so. And he looked very He looked like he could be like a like a lawyer or something or a mayor. I mean, he looked very important. He had like the clean cut, he had the gray and everything. And so when his turn came up, he said, "Yeah, man, this fine chick, man. You know, she she just know how to handle her brother. And what she did, she turned me over and she put her finger in my ass and she had her finger at a 45 degree angle.
What? What?
And she had her finger just right. Dude, you know how quiet it quiet it was in the barbershop. I know I put my head in the magazine. Everybody was quiet. And then
Wow.
he said, man, that was sure cool. Everybody was just quiet, dude, for a good, I don't know, 5, 10 minutes.
At
All
the
you heard
wrong
was
time
music
too,
in the
boy.
background.
Trying to figure out a
Man,
response.
I could, Jude, I was not looking at my magazine. I was like, keep my head in the magazine. Because what made it so surprising, the dude looked like, he looked like he got all the women. He looked very distinguished. He looked like some dude that can give us some advice. But he talking about some 45 degree and a pinky finger. I said, "Oh shit!" But yeah, that's one of our awkward moments in barbershop. So he probably was one of the guys that was grooming Meek Mills.
Man, all right. I
Uh
know you
oh.
trying to talk, man, but you borging like a motherfucker. Hey, man, Art, 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 you
Okay,
borging,
now I can
bro.
hear you.
You borging like a motherfucker. After you say a finger in the ass, you just start borging. So you got to go
Oh
back somewhat.
yeah,
I need to clear that up.
I said when he brought up that part, the whole barbershop was quiet. It wasn't a big barber; it was a small barber
Uh,
shop. But when he brought
mhm.
that part up, I know I had my head in the magazine. I didn't look up. Everybody was just quiet. All you heard was music. But the dude he looked like he looked like the guy. You know how some guys look like they could just give you some advice on how to get women and all that. He just, I don't know. I think it was just like, wow, I can't believe this dude said that. And he probably really felt comfortable enough to even break it down. But this dude was like, he said he got that, she had that pinky at a 45 degree angle and it was just right. And we were like, huh? But nobody
No,
responded,
no.
man. Well, how could you respond to something like that?
It's like they're trying, like likely them dudes was probably trying to pretend like they didn't just hear that.
I think, okay, I think
Like
if the dude
I
was
know that.
younger, I think the dude was younger. They probably would have gave him that work. Like, why you bringing this shit in here? But since the dude looked like he could be like some important dude that can make life miserable for you in court, because he did look like he was important, and it was like, fuck. So he probably was part of that, you know, that secret society. I don't know,
Oh shit.
but that shit was
Okay,
funny, man.
yeah, part of that community where yeah.
It looked like he was reliving it. Like he was really. You could see the look on his face. It was just right.
The secret.
Uh oh, my phone tripping.
No, wasn't nothing
Yeah,
right about that. Sorry.
yeah. I'm sitting there like this had to be with 92 maybe 92, 91. Yeah, it had to be around there. My barber tells it a lot funnier though, man. But that was like, huh?
Shit,
That's like,
what had me was the 45-degree angle parts. I was like, oh,
yeah.
he's
He
just
said the
tripping.
pinky finger with the 45-degree angle.
45.
I
Like
said, all right,
seriously,
dude.
bro.
Yeah, I'm sitting there like,
He felt that it was 45 degrees that he had to say that shit.
or to even share it with
Man,
us, like,
get
bruh.
the fuck up out of here with that. Wow.
It's like, whoa. Because, okay, so if he was in his 50s back then, he should be like 70 something right now. So maybe that
Yeah.
was something back then. I don't know, but
How long ago
Yeah.
was this?
92, 90, 91, 92.
So
Yeah,
he must.
old.
Yeah, he's pushing
So,
almost 80.
yeah, he's late. He was late. He should be late 70s right now. But that tripped me out. I was like, damn. One day I'm gonna bring my barber because I've been trying to get him to do like a barber panel with like 5 barbers from different barbershops, cutting hair at the same time and talking about what goes on in the barbershop. But I never. It's hard to just. It's just so hard to get people to do like come and do your panels and stuff. Everybody's
Yeah.
busy.
Yeah,
Are
yeah,
you
man.
are you talking about people who like people in particular who you're trying to get on your channel, like
Yeah,
who you
real
really
people.
trying to get talking? Yeah.
Yeah, not the non-YouTubers, just real people.
You talking about like doctors and all that.
Yeah, because I got politicians on calls right now. Dr. Randy Short, he gonna come back with a vengeance. He said he
Yeah, I was
got
about
some.
to yeah,
I'm like, I
I
said,
was about
dude,
to
just don't
mention
get my.
shorts. I was
I
just
said,
about to
dude,
mention him, man.
don't just get my channel shut down. He's like, man, I got you. So he
Like
gonna come with some stuff.
like
Okay,
the
good
barbers is
shit.
probably a good
Sp-
idea because they definitely help
Yeah, I've been
us.
trying to do that, but it's hard, man. Plus I got a full-time job. I got 2 jobs, so
Mm-hmm.
it's real hard to do all this stuff.
Mm-hmm. Imagine if you were like Dr. Thunder or Dr. T when you have the actual tender where you now say, I'm really protected. Fuck y'all can't do nothing now. You got to have this shit.
Well, I mean, they're dealing with with universities. I'm dealing with a
High
high
school?
school and a community college.
Yeah.
I got 2 community colleges and 1 high school,
Yeah.
so I got to tread carefully around these parts.
Yeah.
But hey, they can ride whatever. Yeah, universities I think community college for me is better as far as money wise too. You get better, you get paid better with
Hmm.
community colleges, especially retirement package. I think you get a lot out of the universities when you put like a lot of years in,
Mm-hmm.
but the community college, just get a few years for tenure. After that, you can start getting ready to retire. Didn't mean to change the subject, but yeah. But that's what's going on. So,
Yeah,
but
that's cool.
just make sure you don't turn around and say gonna put the 45-degree angle on you.
Yeah.
Just lie on your back, fellas.
Good shit. Yeah, I was
Or
trying
better
to turn
yet,
into something, man.
I mean, but the whole 45-degree angle thing, like, how do you feel that it's 40? Like that, nigga, stop. No 45-degree angle for me.
Yeah, I mean,
If you saw the guy, if you saw him, it would be you would understand why it's like super funny. If you
Yeah,
saw him,
All right, 420.
he looked like. Have you ever heard of Rosie Greer, the football player?
yeah,
Heard of who?
Rosie Greer.
yeah. I've heard of Rosie Greer.
He looks like Rosie Greer with like a silver type of even cut with the mustache and beard like trimmed. He looked just like that. He looked like a buff, like he like Rosie Greer.
Yeah, which is exactly why this is fucked up.
So could you imagine the impact? We're young dudes, man. I think I was what 19. Yeah, I think I was 18 or 19. We were young. We were like, huh?
I mean, but you were at least past impressionable stage, so you know
Yeah,
what I
I
mean.
remember because that was my
You knew something was
first.
up with that shit.
Yeah, because that was like after my first college year. No, my second. Yeah, my first college year. That's the first time I saw two men kissing at
Oh hell.
in the Bay Area. If y'all know what goes on in some parts of the Bay, well, yeah, some parts of the Bay Area.
Oh hell no, man! I'm talking about two men
Now
kissing.
think
Oh
about
hell
that. I've been sheltered. I'm from the South Bay. Anybody know about that? That's out here in the L.A. area. But we didn't. We used to make fun of people like that, but we never like really saw it.
Man, let me
Saw
tell
it.
you
Most
something.
of us.
Yeah, yeah. Let me tell you something. There used to be this guy that was obviously gay. That used to walk through our neighborhood every day, and every day we saw this guy. Me and my brothers used to point and laugh. Oh, look at LaBelle. Oh, the sissy coming through. Yeah. You know. so,
Hmm.
no.
but now this shit is just like commonplace.
Yeah, it was a trip, man. I wouldn't. I would. I mean, I'm sitting there like 17, going to college with my
Yeah,
luggage.
yeah, but you know,
I didn't know. I didn't know what I was getting into, man. I got my luggage. I didn't even get in the dorms yet, and I'm passing by like the cafeteria, and I can
you
almost
too
remember
dog.
like yesterday these two dudes sitting down, tonguing it up. One looked like George Michael, and the other one had some greenish bluish hair. And I'm like, what the hell did I get? Like
Oh man,
I was. I was like, what? When in my head was like, what kind of roommate do I have?
yeah.
And when when we both found out that we were straight, we were like, oh, thank God. Oh man,
Like
'cause this is art
they
school too, by the way. A lot of art schools got that kind of stuff going on.
yeah, creative types.
Ooh wee. But yeah, I could only last 1 year over there, man. I mean, no offense to my Bay Area people, because there's some good parts of Bay Area like Oakland and all that, but you talking about Berkeley and Frisco? Shit.
At least you guys don't have the shit that we got over here, which is
Uh-oh, Canada?
yeah, like if you misgender them, you could get charged. And for
I
hate
believe
speech
that.
on they're trying to pass a law now that for hate speech online you could get up to life in prison.
I believe it. I could see it.
What can
You
get you
guys
life
Yeah.
in prison?
for hate speech online. That's what they're trying to pass a law for right now.
Just because you call a man a woman or a woman a man or something.
And you bored,
Yeah.
I'm bored again. Damn it.
Andre? i-
Oh, I was saying for
Is it me?
uh, I'm not sure.
I
Maybe
uh
you.
I, ju- I just right now unmuted, so yeah, because I stepped away.
Yeah, Kev, I was saying that over here now, you could already get charged for misgendering like the trans people or the alphabet community people, but they're trying to pass a new law that you could get life in prison for hate speech online.
Yeah, I think they got him again. I think he's out. Are y'all still
Can you
there?
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you guys. I thought it was me.
Yeah, my phone is possessed right now.
Why don't we just keep talking, until bro
Yeah.
kicks in, man?
I'm
Okay, there
about to
you
get
go.
out of here.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm
Yeah.
about to get
I
ready
mean,
for
y'all can
tomorrow too.
hear.
I've been
Can
working on
y'all
my.
still hear me? Cause I'm about. Hold on one second. Oh, okay. Yeah.
You hear me now?
Let me see.
How about now?
Yeah. Cause I mean, there's a lot of boring going on. I don't know if it's bandwidth or America trying to put the squeeze on internet service to try
Yeah.
to make it
Yeah,
pay
I
more or
guess I'll
whatever.
call and
But
cuss Verizon.
it's like, it's but
I
go
think
ahead,
it's
y'all
I'll
start.
cut.
I think it's
Well, thanks for
considered like a
having me
positive.
up before.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead, Art.
Mhm. I said, thanks for having me up. I'm going to dip out before I borg out again, but I'll listen to you guys on YouTube. A peace to everybody. Check you
All right,
guys out
peace.
another space.
All right, peace and blessings, y'all. Yeah, it's time for my show time anyway. So I done watched quite a few niggas online. So, live streaming. And yeah, so time to give YouTube a break. My next, this is my final thought, but my next chop up, my next stream is going to be my masculine chop up. So they'll come through and check that out. I'll be covering a whole bunch of different stuff, reactions. So, but all right, 1 versus a million. I'm out. Peace and blessings, Kev.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Kev.
Word.
Thanks for having me. I think all this Borging is going on due to the topic, but you know how that goes. So catch you on the next.
Yeah. All right. Thanks you guys once again for coming through. And manhood is something that we shouldn't have to fight for, period. I would say that, but it is worth a mention because is tarnished very often. And I don't know, it's just that it's something that if not fight for it deserves a mention every now and again. You know what I'm saying? But just just to say that, we don't co-sign with shit like definitely isn't enough. So um just all right, man. Just let's just maintain a healthy image such, and I will see. So anyway, let me that make sure you guys can hear me because this shit right here, this goddamn this Borging and such, it's taking a toll. Okay, I'm finna get up out of here and better days are ahead, people. So long live the habitual line steppers and Kev we trust. And when you don't give up, you win. Till next time, folks. Peace out.